Mag-ampo po ka. Balaan o kamhanan na po nga Diyos, magbubuhat sa langit o sa yuta. Mapasalamat po kami sa higayon nga imong gihatag. Aron magakatigom kami nga gawas nun, uban sa imong presensya o panalangin. Salamat sa kahigayunan nga among madungog. Pinaagi niini nga State of the Province Address uban sa among mahal nga Gobernador Alexander T. Pimentel ang tinuod nga sitwasyon sa among probensya ug sa mga plano alang sa kauswagan o kalampusan niini. Ang among mapag-ampo nga ikaw magahatag kanila sa langitnong kahibalo o kaalam aron ilang makabot ang kauswagan nga ilang gipangandoy alang sa imong katawhan. Giyahi sila sa tanang panahon, kay kung wala ikaw, ug wala ang inamong panalangin, wala gayud sila mahimo. Himoa silang matinud-anon sa ilang pagserbisyo. Aron ang tibuok katawhan ilalom sa imong panmanuan makatagamtam niini nga kalambuan. Hinaot unta o Dios nga ang kalinaw, panaghiusa, kalambuan, kalipay ug hustisya maghari kanunay sa tibuok Surigao del Sur. Kining tanan among gisaligan nga madawat, pinaagi sa ngalan sa Amahan, sa Anak, ug sa Dios Espiritu Santo.
The Muslims Universal Prayer, Arabic version. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise is due to Allah, the Lord of all creations, the mankinds and the jinns, the most compassionate and the most merciful, the master of the day of judgment. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those who have you blessed, not of those who have earned your anger nor who went astray. O aming natatanging Panginoon, nagtitipon kami ngayon bilang mga kinatawan ng aming probinsya na may magkakaibang pananampalataya at kultura. Kinikilala namin ang aming mga yaman sa pagiging magkakaiba kasama ang lahat ng mga naririto ngayon. Hinihingi namin ang iyong patnubay sa aming isa sa gawang State of the Province Address. Aming idinadalangin ang pag-unlad, katarungan at kapayapaan para sa komunidad. Tulungan mo kami na igalang ang aming mga pagkakaiba bilang pinagmulan ng lakas. Sa iyong pangalan, kami nagdarasal para sa isang progresibo at makataong probinsya na puno ng katarungan at habag. Amin. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Mayang buntag. Yon igitanaw oy Dios ujung oh akun sududuk ipasalamat sindayu nanang uyu kanimat si sayugat surigaw dengil sur kasigid no nantingkut pangadno nanong bilang sindayu ignangunon ilingig bayom ba hatong kan intiruno nahingimu na ginuog ang pukoy Diyos ug ujong bukoy ko dayo naan iling mindayo'y pinto da hano ilbig sambazaan eohon na indayo naan iling sindayo naan masubak uno tuig bakuna no udason no igtidong aboy nan igdagandan ohon inayo pinto dikun iling sambaza ikut kinabuka inuhan wadag kaamonuhan yandakan no bangoyaw salamat na Ginoo to senino nan lingkod aboy unanong bilang no inday gawgazunan kandayan tuguhang kambazakan yandaon nan iling dubilhonu nan iling pagamping nan iling karing inusi ngawos ket mahalino oh kaniman at simbangun oh sambazait na himun pinto dit natipahod oh yano naan iling kantangada noy nan iling uyunan mahigazun kunagkailbon tilbong kunagkami natago hengo yanda bongoyaw igun sarikut kampanggat iksangkut kang kamazanaan iling eunut.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Almighty, ever-living God, we praise and thank you constantly for being our loving God. In this timely hour of we, your political servants, gathering for the annual State of the Province address, allow us to reflect in thanksgiving your graciousness of the previous fiscal year. Make us revel in the joy of our accomplishments, achievements, and successes. Let your joy in all these throb within us. And yet, let us not stop there. Usher us deeper into seeing our motives behind them, that we may be cleansed. Poke us strongly, that we may dig out our weaknesses and work on them to be strengths. Challenge our strengths, that complacency not envelop us. Shake us well. Prod us now to look and prepare for the new year of awesome and sincere service. May we look on you as our ultimate and only goal as we serve through our political work and endeavors. Send us your Spirit to ever guide us, that greed and avarice may not what compels us. Help us to work together for the common good, allowing several minds to bind. May dissenting opinions mold us to find better ways. Change us as leaders of the province. Bless our beloved political father, Governor Alexander Pimentel, to be the beacon for the province, to be the boy everyone can hold on to. Bless us all. May the common good be the impetus that will propel us to do what people and our lofty vocation expect of us. May the next year be more abundant with your grace and guidance. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen.
To show respect to our country and the province, we will now have the singing of the Pambansang Awit, followed by the Surigao del Sur hymn, to be led to us by the singing ambassadors of the ministry.
Our Secretary to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan may now call the roll of members. Present. 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 Present.
Presiding officer, there are 15 Sangguniang members in attendance.
The chair declares the existence of quorum.
May I be recognized, Honorable Presiding Officer?
The Honorable Board Member Attorney Tuni Boy Asarcon is recognized.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer, and good morning. Likewise, good morning to my colleagues, to the staff, and of course to our distinguished guests. To give way to the annual legislative accomplishment report of the Vice Governor, our presiding officer, and the messages of our two congressmen, Honorable Romeo S. Momo Sr. of the 1st District, Honorable Johnny T. Pimentel of the 2nd District, and of course the state of the provincial address of the Honorable Governor Alexander T. Pimentel, I respectfully move for the suspension of the House rules.
Any opposition? Hearing none. Motion is approved. Rules suspended.
This year's State of the Province Address is a unique one. It's sui generis, wherein the presiding officer of the 20th Sangguniang Panlalawigan will be presenting the accomplishments of two Sangguniang Panlalawigans, the 19th and the 20th Sangguniang Panlalawigan. This was brought about by the May Sangguniang Panlalawigan. This was distinguished guest, May Sangguniang Panlalawigan. This has distinguished guest, parties, and members of the government. This has distinguished guest, parties, and members of the government. This has distinguished guest, parties, and members of the government.
For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'd like to move for the approval and adoption of. For presiding officer, I'
Okay, standby mga igsoon alang sa atong special coverage standby State of the Province of the special Gobernador unaning State of the Province of the special Gobernador Vice Governor Gobernador prinsipa ang signal gikan prinsipa ang signal lokasyon no nasa lokasyon no salabot na yung sipagan salabot na yung sipagan salabot na yung salabot na kay standby mga igsoon kay medyo may pagka-distorted no ang signal direkta gikan sa tandag no standby lang kay mangita pata og mas clear nga signal
To our
hinay
To our ever kind supportive
ang on there mas kusog
to our ever kind supportive sympathetic Congressman Honorable Romeo is Momo and Honorable Johnny T. Pimentel of the 1st and 2nd Congressional Districts respectively of the province of Surigao del Sur. Your Excellency, the Most Reverend Raul B. Dael, or his Secretary to the Bishop, Reverend Father Erwin Romel Torres, and to all of the leaders of various religious denominations, department and agency heads of the provincial and national offices of the government, honorable mayors and members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod of the two component cities and Sangguniang Bayan of the 17 municipalities in the province, the honorable officials of the city governments of Bislig and Tandag, barangay officials of the 309 barangays all over the province, beloved development workers in the government and in the private sector, mga kaigsoonang lumad, mga binati kong mga mag-uuma o mangingisda, mga hinigugma kong Surigao-non. The year 2022 was both a historic and significant year, not only for the legislative department, but also to the entire provincial government of Surigao del Sur. The year saw the victory of Hugpong Surigao-non in the provincial level, which definitely made a milestone in the history of politics. The victory, to me, has a twofold meaning. Firstly, that the majority of the people of Surigao del Sur embrace our brand of service. That they have shown their trust and confidence, and that they have seen the worth and work of the elected and re-elected provincial officials who have brought and will continue to bring about the far-reaching and significant changes in the lives of Surigaonons in the years ahead. Secondly, that the victory speaks volume about the trust and confidence of our constituents, which requires us all to work even harder amidst all the changes, both felt and foreseen. This is in order to reciprocate these expectations and assurances, but not only to these people called our supporters, but to the entire people of this province indiscriminately. We have been through a lot of challenges these past years. The pandemic COVID-19, the tropical storm Oring, the tropical storm Odette, and that is to name a few. But every time Surigao del Sur is besieged with disaster, calamity, or tragedy, the circumstance always gives rise to a renewed spirit of participation, cooperation, camaraderie, and partnership, each in the very core of our values, which become our identity. Just as the mythical bird phoenix rises from the ashes of its predecessors, we will always rise and will definitely not stop from rising into a better tomorrow, a better Surigao del Sur. Throughout the years, particularly the second half of legislative year 2022 of the 28th Sangguniang Panlalawigan, the legislative department remains steadfast, united, organized, and collectively stands firm on pressing concerns as well as remaining faithful to our pledge, our commitment, and our mandate to be or to a better quality of governance and excellence in public service. Your Vice Governor and the Sangguniang Panlalawigan members continuously work together towards the attainment of the vision and mission of improving the quality of life of the people of Surigao del Sur. We may have different backgrounds and personalities, but we work like an orchestra, hoping to incessantly produce a beautiful melody and harmony for the good of all, day by day. We collectively stand firm behind the Cuco Martin of Surigao del Sur, Provincial Governor, Honorable Alexander T. Pimentel. To support by way of legislation in order to help fast-track the implementation of any development plans, projects, and activities geared towards alleviating the conditions of the community, and most of all, the people we are serving. In all this, one thing remains constant. It is not change, not this time, though it is a fact that change is the only constant. But it is about the unwavering, unchanging commitment of our legislators to promote the welfare, protect the interest, and ensure the access of Surigaonons to a better and more responsive services aligned to the needs of constituency and administration of the province. As we continue to fulfill our mission, it is worth noting to recognize the Honorable Provincial Governor's sincere efforts and support in order for us to fully live up what it means to have an authentic public service. Now, therefore, to the people of Surigao del Sur, the Honorable Vice Governor, Sangguniang Panlalawigan members, officers and employees of both the Vice Governor's Office and the Office of the Secretary to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, proudly present this Annual Legislative Accomplishment Report, or ALAR, which contains the major accomplishments for the year 2022. Legislative year 2022 is composed of the 19th Sangguniang Panlalawigan and the 28th Sangguniang Panlalawigan. Due to the midterm elections, the 19th Sangguniang Panlalawigan officially ended its term on June 30, 2022, along with some of the notable members, namely former Vice Governor Honorable Librado C. Navarro, Honorable Glenn P. Plaza, Honorable Henrik M. Pimentel, Honorable Raul E. Milian, and Honorable Reneria M. Nazarino. In the discharge of its function as a law-making body, the 19th Sangguniang Panlalawigan during the first half of the legislative year tallied a total of 24 regular sessions and 1 special session for a total of 25 sessions conducted. Moreover, it also conducted a total of 216 committee meetings, of which 114 were conducted individually and 102 were joint committee meetings from 30 standing committees. The 19th Sangguniang Panlalawigan also adopted a total of 470 resolutions and enacted 18 ordinances which were necessary to the welfare and development of the people and the entire province. From January to June 2022, the top 5 ranking Sangguniang Panlalawigan members in terms of authorship of resolutions were Honorable Conrad C. Sihoko, Honorable Valerio T. Montisclaros, Honorable Henrik M. Pimentel, Honorable Guinness Ricky G. Sayawan, Sr., and Honorable Jimmy I. Ginson. In terms of sponsorship of resolutions, the top 5 ranking Sangguniang Panlalawigan members were Honorable Guinness Ricky G. Sayawan, Sr., Honorable Rineria M. Nazarino, Honorable Conrad C. Sihoko, Honorable Margarita G. Garay, and Honorable Valerio T. Montisclaros Jr. From January to June 2022, the Honorable Manuel O. Alameda Sr., I know him, authored the most of the ordinances, followed by Honorable Guinness Ricky G. Sayawan Sr., Honorable Conrad C. Sihoko, the Honorable Rineria M. Nazarino, and Honorable Henrik M. Pimentel. Honorable Conrad C. Sihoko, Honorable Jimmy I. Ginsod, and Honorable Charles P. Arisa sponsored most of the ordinances, followed by Honorable Margarita G. Garay, Honorable Raul E. Milian, Honorable Joel D. Momo, Honorable Guinness Ricky G. Sayawan Sr., Honorable Rineria M. Nazarino, Honorable Librado C. Navarro, Honorable Glyn P. Plaza, Honorable Manuel O. Alameda Sr., Honorable Henrik M. Pimentel, Honorable Valerio T. Montisclaros Jr., Honorable John Paul C. Pimentel, and Honorable Maria Lourdes Karin C. Momo. The first significant public hearing conducted from January to June 2022 of the 19th Sangguniang Panlalawigan was relative to the proposed ordinance, and this ordinance was entitled Prescribing the Revised Schedule of Fair Market Values of All Real Properties, including other structures and agricultural lands in the province of Surigao del Sur. The hearing was conducted by the Committee on Ways and Means and Taxation, chaired by the Honorable Manuel O. Alameda Sr., who called for all municipal assessors, municipal treasurers, ABC presidents, business proprietors, landowners, and taxpayers of the province of Surigao del Sur on June 16, 2022 at the Legislative Session Hall, Capitol Hill, Tandag City. The aforementioned ordinance, which was numbered 106, was approved and enacted by the 19th Sangguniang Panlalawigan on June 21, 2022. With that ends the report pertaining to the 19th Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Surigao del Sur. In this occasion, let me introduce once again the members of the 28th Sangguniang Panlalawigan of the province of Surigao del Sur, who can be described as extremely good, impressive, excellent, admirable, approachable, basta naa kanila ang tanan. May I request to please stand to be recognized, and let me start with the chairman on the Committee on Peace and Order, Public Safety, and Anti-Illegal Drugs, and at the same time, also the chairman on the Committee on Public Works and Infrastructure. The iyang venerasyon of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Honorable Roel D. Momo. The chairman on Committee on Education, Committee on Transportation, Traffic, Ports and Terminal, and also the chairman on Committee on Intergovernmental Relations. Ladies and gentlemen, the Piolo Pascual of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Honorable Conrad C. Sihoko. the Chairman on Committee on Health and Sanitation, and also the Chairman on Committee on Differently Abled or Persons with Disabilities and Senior Citizens and Social Services and Community Development. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bimbol Roko of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Honorable Amado M. Lino Jr., the Chairman on Committee on Women, Children, and Family Relations. And I am referring to the Margie Moran of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Honorable Margarita J. Garay. The Chairman on Committee on Good Government, Public Ethics, and Accountability. He is also the Chairman on Committee on Boundary Settlement and the Chairman on Committee on Laws and Justice and Human Rights. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jericho Rosales of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Honorable Antonio A. Sasarcon, the Chairman on Committee on Labor and Government Employment, the Chairman on Committee on Finance and Appropriation, and the Chairman on Committee on Urban Planning and Development. The Hasta La Vista Sam Milby of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Honorable Guinness Ricky G. Sayawan Sr., the Chairman on Committee on Agriculture, Fisheries, and the Chairman on Committee on Trade, Industry, Investment, and SMEs, and Local Economic Enterprise and Utilities. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vic Soto of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Honorable Valerio T. Montesclaros Jr., the Chairman on Committee on Environmental Protection and Ecology. He is also the Chairman on Committee on Rules, Privileges, and Ethics, and the Chairman on Committee on Tourism, Culture, Arts, and Heritage. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bong Revilla of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Honorable Jose Dumagan Jr., the Chairman on Committee on Information, Technology, and Communication, and the Chairman on Committee on Sports, Games, and Amusement. And I am referring to the Daniel Padilla of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Honorable Anthony Joseph P. Cañedo, the Chairman on Committee on Cooperatives and Livelihood. Ladies and gentlemen, the William Martinez of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Honorable Raul K. Salazar, the Chairman on Committee on Energy and Power. He is no other than the Ryan Eigenman of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, and I am referring to Honorable John Paul C. Pimentel. The Chairman on Committee on Barangay Affairs. The Rufa Gutierrez of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Honorable Milani Joy Momo Gono. The Chairman on Committee on Youth, and I am referring to the Bandol Quezon of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Honorable Charles P. Arisa. the Chairman on Committee on Indigenous Peoples. The Jano Gibbs of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Honorable Jimmy I. Ginsod. Pursuant to Sangguniang Panlalawigan House Rules Section 10, Rule 4 of Ordinance Number 01-22, dated July 5, 2022, holding of session in a month, at least 2 sessions in every District 1 and 2 sessions in District 2, the current Provincial Council has tallied a total of 24 regular sessions from July to December 2022. Moreover, it also conducted a total of 279 committee meetings, of which 173 were conducted individually.
Our theme for this year's
And 106 were joint committee meetings from 29 standing committees. The 28th Sangguniang Panlalawigan also adopted a total of 493 resolutions and enacted 28 ordinances, which were necessary to the welfare and development of the people and of the entire province. From July to December 2022, Honorable Conrad Sisioko ranked the first terms of authorship of resolution, followed by Honorable Jose Dumagan Jr. and Antonio C. Asarcon, Honorable Jamie I. Ginsod, Honorable Anthony Joseph P. Cañedo, and Honorable Guinness Ricky Sayawan Sr. In terms of sponsorship of resolutions, Honorable Guinness Ricky G. Sayawan Sr., Honorable Anthony Joseph P. Cañedo, and Honorable Raul K. Salazar were ranked first, followed by Honorable Amado M. Laino, Honorable Jose Dubagan Jr., Honorable Margarita G. Garay, Honorable Conrad Sisioko, Honorable Antonio C. Asarcon, Honorable Valerio T. Montesclaros, Honorable John Paul C. Pimentel, Honorable Jamie I. Ginsod, Honorable Melanie Joy Momo Gono, and Honorable Charles P. Arisa. From July to December 2022, Honorable Jose Dubagan Jr. and Honorable Guinness Ricky G. Sayawan Sr. authored most of the ordinances, followed by Honorable Amado M. Laino Jr. In terms of support or sponsorship of ordinances, Honorable Manuel O. Alameda Sr., Honorable Roel D. Momo, Honorable Amado M. Laino Jr., Honorable Conrad C. Sihoko, Honorable Margarita G. Garay, Honorable Anthony Joseph P. Cañedo, and Honorable Raul K. Salazar sponsored 24 ordinances each, although most of the ordinances are jointly sponsored by all members present. Now, intergovernmental relations. From July to December 2022, there were a total of 75 combined resolutions and ordinances submitted for review of the 4 Sangguniang Panlungsod, Sangguniang Bayan resolutions, and 71 ordinances were reviewed and affirmed by the 28th Sangguniang Panlalawigan. From July to December 2022, there were 5 annual AIPs or annual implementation programs, 35 supplemental AIPs, 29 general fund supplemental budgets from the cities, municipalities were approved by the 28th Sangguniang Panlalawigan. Notable accomplishments of the 28th Sangguniang Panlalawigan. The second public hearing was conducted during the 28th Sangguniang Panlalawigan And this was relative to the proposed ordinance entitled Prohibiting Drone Operation 30 meters from district jail facilities in the province of Surigao del Sur, providing penalties for violation thereof and other purposes. The hearing was conducted by the Committee on Peace and Order, Public Safety and Anti-Illegal Drugs, chaired by Honorable Roel D. Momo, which called for those in charge of the district jails in the province of Surigao del Sur, and that was on November 16, 2022, at the Legislative Session Hall, Capitol Hill, Tandag City. The aforementioned ordinance, which was numbered 22-22, was approved and enacted on November 22, 2022, after it had gone through the three-reading rule by the 28th Sangguniang Panlalawigan. Another important issue discussed during the conduct of the committee meetings and hearings by the 28th Sangguniang Panlalawigan was relative to the privileged speech of the Honorable Amado M. Laino Jr., dated August 16, 2022, regular session on the request to Honorable Alexander T. Pimentel and Honorable Romeo S. Momo Sr. to recommend to the Regional Development Council or RDC and to discuss issues for the establishment of a tertiary training Level 3 hospital in the Caraga region, particularly in Butuan City. The meeting was conducted by the Committee on Health and Sanitation with Honorable Amado M. Laino presiding. The invited resource speaker was Dr. Cesar C. Casion, the Regional Director of the Department of Health, Caraga Region. The lack of medical equipment, even advanced equipment, plus the deficiency of specialists in the hospitals to cater medical needs of the people of the province, even the entire Caraga region, in emergency cases, ended in referrals to the bigger hospitals in neighboring provinces, cities, which are costly and critical to both the patient and their families, have formed part of the consideration and reason for this committee meeting. The lack or another issue that was discussed by the Sangguniang Panlalawigan was the status of Northeastern Mindanao State University or NIMSO campuses in the province of Surigao del Sur. And this is in connection with the alleged reduction of the land area intended for NIMSO campuses due to the Department of Agrarian Reform's aggressive implementation of Executive Order Number 75, which directs all departments, bureaus, offices, and instrumentalities of the government to identify lands owned by the government suitable for agriculture for distribution to qualified beneficiaries. NIMSO is adamant, not giving up an inch of its area because it is necessary for educational purposes. In its ardent desire to protect the right of education of the student constituents of the province of Surigao del Sur, the Sangguniang Panlalawigan intervened in the matter. To address this pressing issue, Honorable Conrad Sisihoko, the chairman of the Committee on Education, held a series of hearings on August 1, 2022 and September 5, 2022. Personnel from NIMSO, DAR, and DNR were invited to enlighten the body with the actual scenario of DAR coverage of the NIMSO campuses by virtue of Executive Order Number 75. 2 of the 7 resolutions born out of those hearings were as follows: strongly supporting the stand of Northeastern Mindanao State University or NIMSO on each area as claimed. And resolution entitled strongly supporting North Mindanao State University or NIMSO on its stand to retain and maintain the entire area of NIMSO San Miguel campus and to exempt the said campus from coverage of Executive Order Number 75 by the Department of Agrarian Reform or DAR. The Committee on Boundary Settlement had a meeting with the Provincial Task Force on Boundary Disputes of the province of Agusan del Sur last November 23, 2022 at Gran Ola Surf Camp, Lawis, Banhaw, Lianga, Surigao del Sur. The Honorable Antonio C. Asarcon, Chairman of the committee, together with the Honorable Vice Chairman, Honorable Conrad C. Sihoko, and members Honorable Jose Dumagan Jr., Honorable Ricky G. Sayawan Sr., and Honorable Anthony Joseph Cañedo attended the said event. Probable actions to resolve the disputes were discussed during the meeting. Luckily, the province of Agusan del Sur is eager to settle all disputes between the two provinces amicably. During the regular session of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, the chairman of the committee passed resolution number 49-22, and this is entitled Creating the Technical Working Group of the province of Surigao del Sur to take charge of the gathering of all the necessary documents and papers that concerns the settlement of boundary dispute between Barangay Camp Bagang of Municipality of Barobo, this province, and Barangay Alegria of the Municipality of San Francisco, Agusan del Sur, for a clear picture of what is actually being faced by both Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Agusan del Sur and Surigao del Sur. And resolution number 430-22, entitled Earnestly Requesting the Regional Development Council or RDC Butuan City for the funding assistance in the amount of 5 million pesos for the boundary settlement of both Agusan del Sur and Surigao del Sur. Honorable Conrad C. Sihoko also passed resolution number 432-22, entitled Earnestly Requesting the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, DENR Caraga Region, Butuan City, through the Service and Mapping Division of the Land Management Bureau to plot the boundaries of Surigao del Sur and Agusan del Sur based on the law of creation of the respective provinces. In closing, the accomplishments were products of thorough and careful deliberations with only one mission in mind, and that is for the good of the entire province of Surigao del Sur. The duties are daunting. The tasks ahead are overwhelming. Yet we are not minding the crushing weight of the responsibilities we bear on our shoulders, because we all know from the bottom of our hearts that you, our beloved Surigaonons, have extended your full support. Your continued trust and confidence fuel us to be the better legislators can be. To our very own employees and staff of the Vice Governor's Office and the Office of the Secretary to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, who are on the go, I am ever thankful for all you or for all your efforts and dedications. To our Bishop of the Diocese of Tandag, Most Reverend Raul B. Dael, and to all leaders of various religious denominations, I am earnestly entreating your kind heart to please include us always in your prayers. May the good Lord guide and enlighten our minds. To our untiring action man, Governor Alexander T. Pimentel, we are grateful for all of your supports. Let us continue the beautiful, harmonious relationship between the executive and legislative branches of our provincial government of Surigao del Sur. To all of you present in this hall, on behalf of the Legislative Department of the Province of Surigao del Sur, I thank you sincerely for taking the time to be here and listen. We have already begun, and the work is in progress. Certainly, we are. Let this be our covenant to do more. For indeed, nothing can be more gratifying to see all our efforts are evenly translated into improving the lives of our constituents. Ladies and gentlemen, mabuhay kitang tanan. Mabuhay ang Surigao noon, mabuhay ang Surigao del Sur.
Thank you, Honorable Vice Governor Alameda, for the report. Next part, moving forward, the legal basis for which the conduct of State of the Province Address is anchored on Section 7, Article 3 of the 1987 Constitution, which states that it is a sacred right of the people to be informed on matters of public concern. Section 97 of Republic Act 7160, otherwise known as the Local Government Code of 1991, provides that every chief executive shall submit an annual report to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan concerned on social, economic, political, peace and order situation, and other matters concerning the local government unit, which shall cover the immediately preceding year. Furthermore, Section 465, Paragraph 3 thereof, also provides that the governor, as a chief executive of provincial government, shall present the programs of government and propose policies and projects for the consideration of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. Pursuant to Section 10 of the Internal Rules of Procedure of the 28th Sangguniang Panlalawigan of the Province of Surigao del Sur, any change in venue and schedule of the regular session shall be supported by a resolution. Hence, on September 26, 2023, the 20th Sangguniang Panlalawigan passed Resolution number 1235-23, changing the venue of the 62nd regular session to give way for the conduct of the State of the Province Address. Honored guests, it is my distinct privilege and honor to introduce to you the action man and the father of the province of Surigao del Sur, Honorable Alexander T. Pimentel, for his State of the Province Address.
Vice Governor Manuel Alameda, honorable members of this august body, it is my honor and privilege to deliver before you the State of the Province address. Without you, honorable members of the Sangguniang Palalawigan, these accomplishments would not have been made possible. I would like also to greet the other VIPs and guests in attendance and everyone in the hall. It is my honor to present these accomplishments to you, the Surigao-nons whom I serve. As I present these accomplishments to you, let me acknowledge the strong and enduring partnership of our congressional representatives. Congressman of the 1st District, Congressman Romeo Salazar Momo. Congressman of the 2nd District, Congressman Johnny T. Pimentel. The city officials of Tandag, led by Mayor Roxanne Pimentel and Vice Mayor Eleanor Nining Momo, and the Sangguniang Panlungsod. The city officials of Bislig, led by Mayor Florencio Garay and Vice Mayor Attorney Alfredo Carmelo, and the City Council. Our partner municipalities, represented here by Mayor, as I said, Mayor Apolonio Losada of Bayabas, Mayor Glenn Batancila of Caguait, former Congressman and now Mayor of Cantilan, Honorable Philip Pichay, Honorable Jane Plaza, Honorable Josie Bonifacio of Cortez, Honorable Marvin Azarcon of Lanusa, Honorable Novelita Sarmen of Lianga, Honorable Juan Paulo Lopez of Madrid, Honorable Nicolas Alameda of San Agustin, Honorable Michael Corilla of San Miguel, Honorable Florencio Garay of Bislig. Tapos na. Honorable Shim Titing Garain of Inatuan, Honorable Mayor Evangelio of Lingig, and Honorable Glyza Jane Lanete of Tagbina. And also the men in uniform who is always present, my friend, General George Banson, 901st Brigade, General Francisco Lorenzo Jr., 401st Brigade, Batcom ng 36 IB, Colonel Vincent Voy, Batkong ng SF Battalion, Colonel Paulo Bailon, Colonel Pia na Batkong ng 67th IB, ang ato maumot na awardee na Provincial Commander, Colonel Harry Domingo. Chief of Police Staff, si Colonel Duran, o Major Ramos, o uban pa na men in uniform. Also the barangay captains and other local officials, national government agencies with their respective heads, NGOs, CSOs, POs, and the rest of the civil society, our partners in the media, the business sector, the academe, the religious sector, the youth sector, the women's, senior citizens, PWDs, and representatives from the farmers and fisher folks. Most of all, I would like also to acknowledge the strong support of the national government under the leadership of His Excellency President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. At this point, I would like to direct your attention to the video presentation comprising of the accomplishment of this administration. Because our theme for this year's Surigao has meaning. Its letter SURIGAO has its own meeting for our guidance and our accomplishment. Please kindly view the video. Our theme for this year's song. Sa letter S, Sustainable Development. Sustainable kalambuan para sa mga Surigaonon. Sa mga milabay na katuigan, dagang kitang nasinati nga pagsulay. Apil ni ani ang pandemya ng COVID-19, mga bagyo, sunog, baha, ug uban pang matang sa kalamidad. Dugang pa ang atong mga igsoon nga nawadaan og panginabuhian, namatyan, naisakit, walay pambayad sa ospital, mga PWDs, senior citizens, o uban pang kaigsuunan nga nang minahanglan sa tabang. Apan liyon ining tanan, pinaagi sa atong hinuusang pagtinabangay, nagpadayon kita sa paghatod sa pagtinabang. Oh no, hindi makilat. Ngadto sa katawhan aron nga ang tanan Surigaonon makabarog ug magpadayon sa paglambok. Hinungdan nga atong gipakusgan ang pagkolekta sa atong mga tax aron magpadayon ang atong maayong serbisyo ug programa nga para sa katawhan Surigaonon. Okay na.
In the development of a province, effective fiscal management plays a critical role, ensuring that all funds within the provincial government's coffers are allocated towards programs, projects, and activities that support sustainable development across all sectors of the constituency. In 2022, the governor proposed annual budget amounting to 2.4 billion pesos to allow the delivery of much-needed services even to the remotest barangays and sitios of the province. However, in 2023, a sudden decrease in the national tax allocation by 345 million pesos reduced to 2.056 billion pesos, limiting the capacity to service delivery and necessitating resource allocation to priority investment areas. Special thanks are extended to the Provincial Budget Officer, Jose Greg Bandoy, and Provincial Planning and Development Coordinator, Vilma Ronquillo, for their assistance in this regard. Above all, heartfelt gratitude goes to the members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, led by Vice Governor Manuel O. Alameda Sr., for authorizing the budget through Appropriation Ordinance No. 83, Series of 2021, and Appropriation Ordinance No. 27, Series of 2022. Under the adept leadership of Treasurer Fermina D. Palangpang, we achieved local revenue collection totaling 72 million pesos with 128% collection efficiency. Furthermore, the 17 municipalities made a significant contribution to the real property tax collection, amounting to a total of 143.4 million, of which 32.2 million was allocated to Special Education Fund. At present, a total of 29,627 real property units, or RPUS, have been assessed out of the 105,825 RPUS covering lands, machineries, and buildings expected to be reappraised at the end of the general revision. For this purpose, we have distributed computer servers to the hardworking team of the Provincial Assessor's Office under the dynamic leadership of Provincial Assessor Sabina Doguera. The Special Program for Employment of Students, or SPES, in Surigao del Sur between 2020 to 2022, SPES assisted 2,630 poor but deserving students. In 2022 alone, SPES provided 914 beneficiaries with income-earning opportunities to assist them financially during their education, releasing a total amount of 5,568,334.80 pesos. Over the past year, we collaborated with the Department of Labor and Employment in implementing the TUPAD program and have successfully provided emergency employment to more than 15,000 beneficiaries in the province, amounting to a total of 59,747,282.50 pesos. From 2021 to 2023, a total of 404 million has been released to more than 103,000 TUPAD beneficiaries. This is a remarkable achievement in the efforts to alleviate the effects of displacement, unemployment, and financial instability among our people. Since the opening of the OWA Help Desk in March 2023, we have been able to assist 283 Surigaonon OFWs and their families. Additionally, 14 beneficiaries have successfully availed of the Entrepreneurial Development Loan Program. In terms of responsible utilization of mineral resource, conservation and protection of our environment, this administration strictly enforced the national and local laws pertaining to commercial extraction of mineral services. With these, the administration strictly enforced the national and local laws such as RA 7942, also known as Philippine Mining Act of 1995, RA 7076, or People's Small-Scale Mining Act of 1991, SP Ordinance 113-94, and Ordinance providing rules and regulations governing the issuance of permits for the taking, removal, and disposition of ordinary earth, gravel, sand, pebbles, boulders, and other loose or unconsolidated materials. Republic Act 7160, or the Local Government Code of 1991. Revenue Code of the Province of Surigao del Sur, and Executive Order Number 6, Series of 2019. As a result, the province has a significant and remarkable collection amounting to 14.4 million gross amount of mineral tax and extraction fee, with a 30% provincial share of 4.31 million for the first semester of this year 2023. To ensure that there is sufficient supply of sand and gravel to all infrastructure projects within the province of Surigao del Sur, an Executive Order Number 6 Series of 2019 prohibiting the transportation of sand and gravel outside the province was issued and has been enforced and implemented. We also established checkpoints for the apprehension of illegal quarrying activities, which resulted in impoundment of one backhoe owned by former Mayor Alvaro Elizalde and 2 dump trucks owned by incumbent SB member Jandic Soriano, both from San Miguel. Cases have been filed against these 2 individuals for violation of SP Ordinance Number 113-94, quarrying without permit, theft, pursuant to RPC Article 308 and Sections 102 and 103 of Republic Act 7942 or the Philippine Mining Act. Special thanks to the hardworking employees of Penro LGU, headed by PNR Officer Forester Thelma Alcoberes. The number of local tourist arrivals in the province has increased by 80,533 in 2021 and accounted 93,871 local tourist arrivals in 2022. The foreign tourist arrivals in the province has finally been accounted to 1,413 in year 2022. The total number of tourist arrivals, foreign and local, for same-day visitors or excursionists in the province of Surigao del Sur increased from 695,057 in 2021 to 757,080 in 2022. As of the latest or second quarter of 2023, the total number of tourist arrivals significantly increased to 890,380. Surigao del Sur has received the highest number of road leading to tourism destinations projects grant in the entire Caraga region, which totaled to 29 road projects, with remaining 17 project proposals re-entered for 2023 to 2024 DPWH and DOT Convergence Program rollout. Thus, as proof of our efforts and support to all LGUs, our province has received recognition and commendation in the national and international tourism landscape. Sursur tourism industry will continue to make an even bigger name for itself and elevate its profile on the global stage through the efforts of its passionate team, headed by Provincial Tourism Officer Maryville Cruz Chan.
That was for letter S of Surigao. Kuwang sa inyo. Unified and participatory governance. Una ang Surigao nun, pinaagi sa hiniusang pagdumala. Ang atong gobyerno nagpadayon sa paghinabi o pakiglambikit sa mga kabaranggayan aron madugangan ang tinuod nga mulo og boses sa atong mga igsoon nga anaa sa mga lagyong dapit. Pinaagi niini natagaan og saktong pagtagad, panginibuhian og mga proyekto ang mga kabaranggayan. Kaya ang akong panggobyerno, participatory governance. Ang probinsya ang muhatag sa pondo. Ang katawhan ang mupili sa ilang gusto nga proyekto o livelihood, diin sila nausab ang magpalambo niani. Daghan pa kitang proyekto nga ngayon buhaton o ipadayon. Kini testamento nga naa kita'y gibuhat o tinud-anay ang atong pagpalambo sa katawhan sa Surigao del Sur.
In fulfillment of our untiring efforts to strengthen and empower our communities, we provided financial assistance to the different barangays in the province to fund their respective projects and activities amounting to a total of 5.6 million pesos. To combat insurgency, we also continue to implement the strategies and development efforts to keep our communities peaceful and safe for the year 2023. Through the combined efforts of the Provincial Peace and Order Council members of the province, 82 newly surfaced former rebels were enrolled to the Enhanced Comprehensive Local Integration Program, or ECLIP. A total of 8.7 million financial assistance package was released to cover livelihood assistance, immediate cash assistance, and livelihood settlement grant amounting to 86,000 given to each former rebels. 4.1 million of which was extended as firearms remuneration. Peace and order constitute a vital component of our development in order for our citizens to dwell and thrive within a serene and advancing atmosphere. Part of this effort is construction of a 3.3 million covered court, the kitchen repair, and the construction of gazebo in Surigao del Sur Police Provincial Office. The initiative also encompasses a 6 million building construction for the provincial offices of Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency and the National Bureau of Investigation, and providing them with computer sets, office tables, and job order employees to handle administrative works. Essential peace and order efforts and operations were also supported with the provision of food supplies, fuel, and other essential goods. The collective value of these endeavors has reached a sum of 12 million pesos. The capture of members of the notorious Betos group, known for their illegal activities like gun for hire, robbery, illegal drug trade, illegal gambling, and extortion. The apprehension of the suspect on the robbery and brutal killing of Vincent Grace Historia last August 29 at Barangay Cayale, Tago. The suspect was identified as Mark Jan Ray aka Janjan Abarico, a resident of Barangay Mabua, Tandag City. Careful investigation and proper coordination with authorities and witnesses led to the capture of the suspect at Tudela Town in Misamis Occidental on September 2, 2023. Governor Pimentel lauded the PNP for the successful operation and vowed that justice will prevail and criminals will face the full force of the law. The provincial government of Surigao del Sur has provided a lot intended for the construction of a brigade camp of the Philippine Army located at Barangay Dayuan, Tago, with a program amount of 205 million for the year 2019 to 2023. An additional amount of 60 million has been programmed for implementation in 2024. A halfway house was also constructed by the provincial government in the amount of 10 million pesos. Through the Enhanced Comprehensive Local Integration Program ECLIP of the government, a total of 93 communist terrorist group members returned to the fold of law. 32 were served with warrant of arrests, and 53 assorted firearms, 29 explosives were confiscated. In our campaign against loose firearms, 25 outlaws were apprehended, 236 firearms and 77 explosives were confiscated, and another 63 assorted firearms with expired licenses were impounded through our Plan Katok project. In our campaign against illegal logging, we were able to apprehend 121 offenders, and confiscated more than 92,000 board feet of lumbers or logs, with an estimated market value of nearly 4 million pesos. All offenders and confiscated items were properly turned over to the Office of DNR for further disposition. In our fight against illegal drugs, 90 apprehensions were made. All suspects were brought to court and appropriate cases were filed. Through the interventions of the Barangay Drug Clearing Program, we have achieved successful rehabilitation and assistance for 3,425 PIWUDs. This signifies 41% of the total 8,327 persons who use drugs have been afforded governmental attention and support, aiming to make them productive members of our community. Moreover, 37 barangays have been declared drug cleared, while 45 counter-drug operations were conducted. Overall, year 2022's comparative peace and order indicator shows a slight decrease of 2.27% on crime incidents in comparison to year 2021. Here are the different awards of recognition given to Surigao del Sur Provincial Police Office by the Philippine National Police Commission, PNP Region 13. Best Performing Unit in the Complaint Against Wanted Persons. Unit with lowest crime incident, 8 focused crime. Best Performing Unit in the Campaign Against Internal Security Operations. Best Performing Unit in the Campaign Against Loose Firearms. For these accomplishments, I salute the Philippine National Police, the Armed Forces of the Philippines, the National Bureau of Investigation, and the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. Moreover, 6.2 million was poured in by DOST for the empowerment of communities in several LCAC areas of Surigao del Sur through science and technology, in partnership with LGU's and Poverty Reduction Livelihood and Employment Cluster of Surigao del Sur. With this, 4 local technologies were deployed, 4 marginalized communities in the province were assisted, and 60 individuals were empowered.
That was for you. And for letter R, resilient communities, responsible o glig-on katilingban. Kay advokasya man anan nato ang pagserbisyo sa katawhan, ato gisiguro nga ang katawhan maka benepisyo sa saktong serbisyong Surigao para sa Surigao. Kabahin niini ang atong mga preparasyon o pangandam panahon sa kalamidad, pagtukod sa mga evacuation centers, pag-apod-apod sa mga pagkaon o tabang pinansyal ngadto sa mga biktima ng kalamidad. Importante usab ang pag-amuma o pagprotekta nato sa kinayahan. Mao nga nagpadayon ng atong mga greening programs o clean and green projects. Ato sab gisiguro nga moabot ngadto sa katawhan ang atong mga serbisyong medikal, dental, eye examination, nutrition programs para sa gagmayng bata ug mabdos. Libreng tambal o bitamina o kuban pang matang sa serbisyong palawas. Ato ta kining gibatasan ang paghatod sa mga libreng serbisyo ngadto sa tanan Suriganon. Hilabi na ngadto sa mga barangay nga layo sa lungsod, balay ug tambalan. Kay matod pa lagi, a healthy province is a wealthy province. Ay na ay.
The provincial government of Surigao del Sur also extended financial assistance worth 1 million pesos to the provincial government of Surigao del Norte and city government of Surigao. We also provided financial support to LGUs for disaster resilience programs and relief goods totaling 4.89 million pesos. Financial assistance of 4,676,680 pesos was given to those affected by disasters, ranging from 3,000 to 10,000 pesos per individual. Additionally, we provided 174,000 pesos in cash assistance to hog raisers affected by ASF. The Office of the Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management has also been declared beyond compliant for the National Award for Gawad Kalasag Seal 2022, receiving a rating of 2.61, showcasing their efforts in enhancing disaster preparedness and response in the province. Commendation goes to the dedicated employees and staff of PDRRMO, headed by PDRRM Officer Alex Arana. In 2023, we also provided financial support for the DRRCCA programs of the different LGUs and government agencies amounting to 5.35 million pesos. To show empathy and provide aid to the fire victims in the province, we immediately provided relief goods and financial assistance to affected families in the amount of 20,000 pesos to families with totally damaged properties, 10,000 pesos to partially damaged properties, and 5,000 pesos for renters. In total, we provided 5.1 million pesos in financial assistance to help the fire victims start anew. With regards to maternal health and newborn care, we have achieved a decrease of almost 80% in our maternal mortality rate since 2021 and sustained the accomplishment of facility-based delivery where pregnant women safely gave birth at our birthing clinics and hospitals. Through the conduct of Chikiting Ligtas, an initiative against contagious diseases like measles, rubella, and polio, we have successfully safeguarded our children from these diseases. As a result of our combined efforts, we were able to reach 85.89% success rate, wherein 38,545 eligible children ages 0 to 59 months were vaccinated versus our provincial target of 44,979 eligible children. We came in third place in the entire Caraga region. Over the course of calendar year 2022 until the first quarter of 2023, 64 dental missions were conducted province-wide, providing dental services to 2,304 patients, which is a testament to our unwavering commitment to providing top-notch, local-cost dental care services to our citizens. Our successful implementation of TOT's strategy, or Tutok Gamutan, has already resulted in a consistent treatment success rate of more than 90% for the past 5 years, covering 2017 to 2021. Moreover, we have exceeded the case notification target rates for 2021 and 2022 with more than 10% increase per year. Our efforts have been recognized nationally. We have been awarded the following: 2022 Preventive Treatment Coverage, Gold Award. 2022 Drug-Resistant TB Treatment Success Rate, Gold Award. 2022 Population Testing Rate, Silver Award. Through our unrelenting efforts, we have collected a remarkable 7,139 bags of blood, equivalent to 1.13% of our total province's population for the year 2022. We have exceeded the national target of 1% for the first time and have been recognized by the DOH Regional Office. Notably, we are the only province in Caraga region to reach the national blood collection target and have even allocated blood supplies to other provinces in need. We are confident that we will once again exceed the target for this year, as we have already achieved over 4,383 bags of blood collected from January to June for this year 2023. We were able to provide a series of STD, HIV, AIDS awareness, prevention and counseling activities among our constituents and conducted localized case-finding activities, monitoring our cases and provision of condoms. As one of of the top performing provinces in Caraga region, we have also surpassed the Philippine Approach for Sustainable Sanitation Program Grade 1 objectives from 2017 to 2022. We have achieved zero open defecation status, with a total of 190 barangays, or 62% declared ZOD out of the 309 barangays. Because of our continued effort, there have been no documented indigenous malaria cases since 2012, thus sustaining our status as malaria-free province. We are also proud to announce that Lianga District Hospital remains one of the DOH Star Awardees for Level 1 hospital facilities with best practices and services in the whole country. With our intensive vaccination efforts, the number of COVID-19 cases has significantly decreased from 14,990 cases since the onset of the pandemic in 2020 to 408 cases as of June 2023. With UNICEF's donation of 2.8 million pesos, we were able to construct a new cold room with one ultra-low and one medium-low vaccine freezer that has a storage capacity of 3 million vials and various vaccines powered with a newly purchased 50 kVA generator. Our province is the only one to have this incredibly important facility in the region today. We also successfully established the first two malasakit centers at the De La Cerati Memorial Medical Center and Lianga District Hospital, which provides financial and medical assistance to both inpatient and outpatient. From 2022 to present, we were able to serve 35,826 patients and utilized a total of 289 million pesos in medical assistance. A new malasakit center recently opened at Bislig District Hospital in Bislig City with an initial fund of 20 million pesos. A new operating room and delivery complex at Hinatuan District Hospital became operational in April 2022, which serves 664 patients in 2022. We have an ongoing construction of San Miguel Community Hospital's OPD complex Phase 2, part of which is the installation of a three-phase power supply for the fire pump and jockey pump, amounting to 835,000 pesos. We have also recently acquired ambulances for our community and district hospitals. Additionally, we were able to use the 20% Priority Development Fund 2022, amounting to 600,000 pesos to fund important upgrades for Lingig Community Hospital. We're also making significant upgrades to the Marihatag District Hospital Administrative Building with a 1,500,000 pesos allocation from the 20% Development Fund for fiscal year 2023 as Phase 1 of our plan to build an outpatient department complex. At Cortez Municipal Hospital, we're in the process of installing radiologic services, which will be backed up by an upgraded power supply from single-phase to three-phase. We also provided free cataract surgery to 61 patients and fine needle aspiration biopsy to 59 patients. Additionally, 2 free cleft lip palate surgical missions were conducted last April 2 to 8, 2022 and November 25 to 30, 2022 in partnership with Smile Train Philippines, where a total of 101 patients from Surigao del Sur and nearby provinces received the much-needed surgical operations. Under our Vision 2020 Eye Care Program, 7,483 patients with eyesight impairment were also provided free eyeglasses and accessories in 2022 amounting to 1.73 million pesos. The provincial government has spent a total of 9 million pesos in an effort to combat the malnutrition prevalence in the province, starting with AYIC, or Always Yes to 1K Days, First 1,000 Days Dietary Supplementation Initiative, making the province a Green Banner Seal of Compliance and Nutrition Awardee of the National Nutrition Council, or the NNC, for 2 years in a row. We conducted medical dental missions in all municipalities and cities, providing free medicines for the indigent constituents of Surigao del Sur in the amount of 30 million pesos for the year 2022 and 17 million pesos for the first and second quarter of 2023. Thanks to the dedicated health service providers and personnel of the Provincial Health Office, headed by Dr. Eric T. Montesclaros, and the chiefs of hospitals of the 8th District and community hospitals across the province. Likewise, the Governor extends sincere thanks to our Provincial Nutrition Office staff, headed by Ms. Melanie Sacera, and the Vision 2020 personnel, headed by Dr. Teresa Meras. In our quest for an improved quality of life for all Surigaonons, we are constantly doing the best that we can to promote the rights and welfare of the poor, marginalized, and disadvantaged individuals, families, groups, communities, and victims of calamity through providing quality social welfare and development services. For the year 2022, the provincial government of Surigao del Sur has served through the assistance to individuals in crisis situation, or the AICS, a total of 5,210 beneficiaries amounting to 70,122,121 pesos, including burial assistance, hospital bills, and professional medical fees. For the year 2023, from January to June, we have also served through AICS a total of 2,271 beneficiaries amounting to 22,919,855 pesos. Under the Senior Citizens Program, we provided medical assistance to 31 senior citizens and burial assistance to 468 deceased seniors with a total amount of 2,340,000 pesos. During the Servicium Surigaonon series of activities in 2022, we spent a total of 4.02 million pesos in assistance for senior citizens. For the persons with disabilities, or the PWDs, or differently abled persons, we distributed assistive devices like wheelchairs and crutches, while 4 PWD associations were given a total amount of 600,000 pesos in livelihood assistance. Moreover, the city and municipal PWD federations presidents and city and municipal persons with disabilities affairs officers were provided monthly incentives with a total amount of 2.2 million pesos. We also provided recreational materials, school supplies, and hygiene kits to selected underprivileged children in the province, amounting to 1 million pesos, and assisted in screening patients for referral to Tibog Cure Hospital, which provided sponsored surgeries for children with disabilities in the province of Surigao del Sur. Sincere thanks goes to the dedicated employees of the PSWDO headed by Ms. Hershey Nunez. In 2022, a total of 1.8 million pesos was released as monthly honoraria to municipal population officers, designate, and barangay population volunteers. They are closely working with our PGO POPCOM employees under the leadership of Ms. Myra Tocong. It is our great pride to announce that we are one of the recipients of the Plastic Shear Factory machines in Caraga region, provided by Environmental Management Bureau Central Office, Manila. The machines would definitely help reduce the volume of waste dumped into the landfill by recycling plastic waste into a plastic shear. As our counterpart, we have allocated a total budget of 5 million pesos for the construction of the Plastic Shear Factory building located in Barangay Balibadon, Municipality of Cortez. 2 million pesos has been disbursed for the Phase 1 construction. In response to a call for climate change mitigation and support for the enhanced national greening program of the DNR, the province has allocated a budget of 6.5 million, of which 3.5 million pesos for Phase 1 has been released and completed. On top of that, last September 27 to November 14, 2022, we apprehended assorted dimensions of forest products, to wit, magkono, yakal, nara, bayong, white, and red lawaan.
Thank you. We go now to letter I of Surigao. infrastructure development, infrastrukturang mutubag sa panginahanglan sa mga Surigao-non. Ang atong gobyerno naningkamot gayod nga ang atong probinsya magpadayon sa paglambo o paguswag. Mao kini ang hugot na hinungdan nga ang atong gipakusgan o giprioridad ang atong mga proyekto nga farm to market roads o pagsiminto sa kadalanan, pagtukod sa mga building ug tulay, mga dagkong patubig ug pasuga sa kadalanan. Gani 109 ka mga proyekto ang gikan sa mga nagkadaiyang programa sa gobyerno ang atong natagamtaman. Ato kining ipadayon hantod nga ang tanan dalan sa kabaranggayan masiminto og mohayag ug ang matag pamilya na ay limpyo nga ilimnon. Sabi na.
A total of 409 road construction and concreting projects were completed, resulting in 228.675 kilometers of roads being built or concreted out of the 351.421 kilometer stretch of the provincial roads in Surigao del Sur. An additional 6.858 kilometers are scheduled to be completed soon. The construction of bridges and culverts was another priority for the provincial government as they play a vital role in linking places and facilitating the transportation of goods and services to communities. In 2022, the construction of 2-barrel box culvert at Sitio Tabinas, Barangay Hinapoyan in Carmen Municipality was completed with a total cost of 6 million pesos. A total of 17 buildings were completed with 79.33 million pesos spent on constructing and improving structures for shelter, office spaces, classrooms, healthcare centers, post-harvest facilities, and other purposes. The administration aimed to enhance community safety and convenience by implementing lighting programs. Street lighting projects were carried out in various barangays within the province, including Barangay Rojas in Hinatuan, Mampi and Pakuan in Lanuza, Pitaugan in San Miguel, and selected streets in Tabag City, with a total cost of 15.45 million pesos from 2022 until the present. Providing clean water and sanitation systems to constituents was a priority for the provincial government. In 2022, a total of 66.4 million pesos was spent on constructing level 2 and 3 water systems in 14 barangays throughout the province. Here are the vital infrastructure accomplishments for 2022 per LGU. Carrascal, 30 million concreting of 7.367 kilometers Adlay to Pantukan FMR Phase 1 Carrascal, Surigao del Sur, completed. 15 million improvement of Gango Feeder Road, Carrascal, Surigao del Sur, completed. Cantilan, 15 million construction of local access road, Barangay Lobo, Cantilan, Surigao del Sur, completed. 3 million construction of 0.5 kilometers access road going to Cantilan Community Hospital and Cantilan Relocation Site, Cantilan, Surigao del Sur, completed. 10 million concreting of 1 kilometer Barangay Parang Road, Cantilan, Surigao del Sur, completed. 5 million concreting of 0.5 kilometer Barangay Consuelo Road, Cantilan, Surigao del Sur, completed. 8 million improvement or rehabilitation of 0.8 kilometer Aurelianeda Street Phase 2, Cantilan and Surigao del Sur, completed. 4 million rehabilitation asphalt overlaying of 7.2 kilometer Phase 1 municipal roads, Barangay Linentian, Aurelianeda Street, and Barangay Magusilom, Cantilan, Surigao del Sur, completed. 1 million improvement of health center, Barangay Lobo, Cantilan, Surigao del Sur, completed. Madrid, 30 million concreting of 4-kilometer FMR Bagsak, Bayugo, San Roque Phase 1, Madrid, Surigao del Sur, completed. Carmen, 20 million concreting of 1.2-kilometer farm to Market Road, Barangay Hinapoyan, Carmen, Surigao del Sur, completed. 21.8 million concreting of 1.453-kilometer municipal internal circulation road, Carmen, Surigao del Sur, completed. 8.2 million concreting of 0.515-kilometer road, Gacob proper to birthing clinic, Carmen, Surigao del Sur, completed. 6 million construction of 2-barrel box culvert at Sitio Tabinas, Barangay Hinapoyan, Carmen, Surigao del Sur, completed. Municipality of Lanuza, 15 million rehabilitation of 3-kilometer NRJ Sibahay to Sitio Libas Road, Lanuza, Surigao del Sur, completed. 1 million electrification Barangay Pakuan, Lanuza, Surigao del Sur, completed. 1 million electrification Barangay Mampi, Lanuza, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 20 million concreting of FMR in Agsam to Mampi proper, 1.2 kilometer, Barangay Mampi, Lanuza, Surigao del Sur, completed. 15 million concreting of 3-kilometer NRJ Bukawe to resettlement site or proposed cemetery road, Lanuza, Surigao del Sur, completed. Cortez, 20 million concreting of farm to market road, Barangay Burgos, Cortez, Surigao del Sur, completed. 20 million concreting of farm to market road, Barangay Mabahin, Cortez, Surigao del Sur, completed. 25.08 million concreting of 1.299 kilometer Burgos Dam site, Cortez, Surigao del Sur, completed. 20 million improvement of water system level 3, Barangay Tigao, Cortez, Surigao del Sur, completed. 8 million improvement of water system level 3, Barangay Balibadon, Cortez, Surigao del Sur, completed. 15 million improvement of NRJ Mitong Farm to Market Road, Cortez, Surigao del Sur, completed. 12 million construction of 2-story Barangay Health Station, Barangay Balibadon, Cortez, Surigao del Sur, completed. 30 million concreting of 7-kilometer Unyasan, Campandan FMR, Cortez, Surigao del Sur, completed. Tandag City, 55.905 million concreting of Purok Happy Valley, Barangay Matikdum, Barangay San Isidro, Tandag City, Surigao del Sur, completed. 2 million construction of water system level 2, Barangay Matikdum, Tandag City, Surigao del Sur, completed. 30 million road opening of Barangay Caginid, Barangay San Jose Access Road, Tandag City, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 7.5 million improvement of Matikdum Access Road, Tandag City, Surigao del Sur, completed. 20 million completion of Tandag City Gym and Convention Center, Tandag City, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 4 million improvement of Provincial Veterinary Multipurpose Building, Tandag City, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 1 million completion of Water Analysis Laboratory and Outpatient Drug Rehabilitation Center, Phase 2, Tandag City, Surigao del Sur, completed. Municipality of Tago, 30 million concreting of 5-kilometer Dayuan, Camagong, Gamot Road, Phase 1, Tago, Surigao del Sur, completed. 33.295 million concreting of Junction, Barangay Cayale to Sitio Himate Road, Tago, Surigao del Sur, completed. 20 million concreting of 1.3-kilometer access road, National Highway to Tugunan Park, Pag-asa, Barangay Cabangahan, Tago, Surigao del Sur, completed. 20 million concreting of FMR, Barangay Layog, Tago, Surigao del Sur, completed. 1 million construction of school building, Barangay Carasan, Tago, Surigao del Sur, completed. 20 million concreting of farm-to-market road from Purok, Katmon to Sitio Lahum, Barangay Cayale, Tago, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 20 million construction of farm-to-market road, Barangay Lindoy, Tago, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 36 million concreting of 1.8 kilometers NRJ, San Miguel via Anahaw Daan Road, Phase 1, Tago, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 30 million road improvement of NRJ, San Miguel via Anahaw Daan Road 1, Phase 3, Tago, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 30 million road improvement of NRJ San Miguel via Anahaw Daan Road 1, Phase 4, Tago, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 20 million improvement of NRJ via Anahaw Daan Road, Phase 5, Tago, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 16 million improvement of Gamot Feeder Road, Tago, Surigao del Sur, completed. Municipality of San Miguel, 20 million construction of 1.3 kilometer farm-to-market road, Barangay Umalag, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur, completed. 20 million construction of 1.3 kilometer farm-to-market road, Barangay Caromata, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur, completed. 2 million construction of water system level 2, Barangay Libasud, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur, completed. 3 million upgrading of hospital, construction of cadaver holding and autopsy room, water tank, pump house, laundry and linen phase 1, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur, completed. 1 million electrification, solar power, Barangay Bitaugan, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur, completed. 30 million concreting of Mabuhay Katabadan FMR Phase 1, Barangay San Roque, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur, completed. 10 million construction of school building, Barangay Bulhoon, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 15 million construction of FMR, Barangay Bitaugan, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 1 million construction of school building, Barangay Bitaugan, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 4 million construction of health center, Barangay Bitaugan, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur, completed. 20 million construction of 1.3 kilometer FMR, Barangay Kalapngan, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur, completed. Municipality of Bayabas, 30 million construction of 2 kilometer FMR Balete to Cabugo, Bayabas, Surigao del Sur, completed. 2 million construction of Amag Water System Level 2, Barangay Amag, Bayabas, Surigao del Sur, completed. 2 million construction of Water System Level 2, Barangay Panausawan, Bayabas, Surigao del Sur, completed. Municipality of Caguait, 20 million construction of FMR from RJ to Barangay Proper, Barangay Mate, Caguait, Surigao del Sur, completed. 20 million local access road concreting of Farm to Market Road, Kilometer 7 to Kilometer 8.5, Tubo-Tubo, Caguait, Surigao del Sur, completed. 30 million concreting of Cagburao to La Purisima Road leading to water source, Barangay La Purisima, Caguait, Surigao del Sur, completed. Municipality of Marihatag, 20 million concreting of 1.3 kilometer farm to market road from Proper Bayan to Sitio Bayabas, Barangay Bayan, Marihatag, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 20 million concreting of 1.3 kilometer farm to market road, Barangay Mahaba, Marihatag, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 30 million concreting of 2.961 kilometer road Purok Piña to Patong Mararag, Marihatag, Surigao del Sur, completed. 20 million construction of 1.3 kilometer FMR, Barangay San Pedro, Marihatag, Surigao del Sur, completed. 15 million improvement of Mararag to Santa Cruz Road Phase 2, Marihatag, Surigao del Sur, completed. 2 million construction of water system level 2, Barangay Mararag, Marihatag, Surigao del Sur, completed. Municipality of San Agustin, 4.5 million potable drinking water, Barangay Buhisan, San Agustin, Surigao del Sur, completed. 20 million concreting of 2 kilometers farm-to-market road, Barangay Hanipaan, San Agustin, Surigao del Sur, completed. Municipality of Lianga, 20 million completion of 1.3 kilometer FMR project road concreting, Purok 1 to 3, Barangay San Isidro, Lianga, Surigao del Sur, completed. 20 million construction of 1.3 kilometer FMR of Purok 1, 2, 3, and 5, Barangay San Pedro, Lianga, Surigao del Sur, completed. 20 million concreting of FMR, Barangay Bukawe, Lianga, Surigao del Sur, completed. 30 million concreting of 9.236 kilometer road NRJ Diatagon to Sitio Simoao Kilometer 9, Phase 1, Lianga, Surigao del Sur, completed. 3 million upgrading of hospital, construction of Ward Phase 1, Lianga, Surigao del Sur, ongoing. 10 million improvement of Ganayon to San Isidro, Lianga, Surigao del Sur, completed. Municipality of Barobo, 20 million farm-to-market road concreting of Sitio Argentina, Barangay San Vicente, Barobo, Surigao del Sur, completed. 20 million FMR concreting of Sitio Garden to Sitio Creek B, Tambis, Barobo, Surigao del Sur, completed. 2.6 million concreting of 0.4527 kilometer Rizal Port Drive, Barobo, Surigao del Sur, completed. 30 million concreting of 1.50 kilometer Barobo to Javier Road, Barobo, Surigao del Sur, completed. 1.5 million construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Sudlon, Barobo, Surigao del Sur, completed. Municipality of Tagbina, 1 million construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Kahayagan, Tagbina, Surigao del Sur, completed. 1.5 million construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Sayon, Tagbina, Surigao del Sur, completed. 1 million construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Santa Juana, Tagbina, completed. 1.5 million construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Tagongon, Tagbina, completed. 2 million construction of water system level 2, Barangay Carpenito, Tagbina, Surigao del Sur, completed. Municipality of Hinatuan, 1.5 million construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Baculin, Hinatuan, Surigao del Sur, completed. 1 million construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Maharlika, Hinatuan, completed. 1.5 million construction of multi-purpose building, Port Lamon, Hinatuan, completed. 2 million installation of solar street lights, Barangay Rojas, Hinatuan, completed. 20 million construction of water system level 3, Barangay Maligaya, Hinatuan, completed. 2 million construction of water system level 2, Barangay Campa, Hinatuan, completed. Bislig City, 1.5 million construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Tabon, Bislig, Surigao del Sur, completed. 2 million construction of water system level 2, Barangay Pamanlinan, Bislig, Surigao del Sur, completed. Municipality of Lingig, 5 million improvement of Lingig Sabang Road, Lingig, Surigao del Sur, completed. Repair and maintenance, 621.63 kilometers roads repaired and maintained. 94 barangays served. 33 spans of timber bridges. Road clearing due to landslide, Barangay Babuyan, Carrascal. Graveling, patching, and compaction, Barangay Tigabong, Cantilan. Graveling and compaction, Barangay Palasaw, Cantilan. Graveling of Madrid District Hospital, Madrid, Surigao del Sur. Graveling, reshaping, and compaction, Barangay Patong-Patong, Madrid. Graveling, reshaping, and compaction, Barangay Union, Madrid. Graveling and compaction, Barangay Puyat, Carmen. Graveling, reshaping and compaction, Barangay Esperanza, Carmen. Graveling and compaction, Barangay Habag, Lanuza. Graveling and compaction, Sitio Himatagan, Barangay Agsam, Lanuza. Road and ground improvement going to nursery building, Barangay Balibadon, Cortez. Clearing, reshaping, and compaction of Sitio Hitaob to Sitio Banahaw Road, Tandag. Graveling, patching, and reshaping of Barangay Road, Barangay Alba, Tago. Clearing and grubbing, widening and aggregate hauling, compaction of Purok 7 and 8 Sitio Tambunon, Barangay Bulhoon, San Miguel. Repair of Abaga Bridge, Poblacion San Miguel. Repair of Siagaw Timber Bridge, San Miguel. Repair of Siawang Timber Bridge, opening of Municipal Public Cemetery, Barangay Balite, Bayabas. Installation of wheel guard and graveling of Timber Bridge approach, Barangay Panaw Sawon. Graveling, reshaping, and compaction of Barangay La Purisima Access Road, Kagwait. Road opening of Pong-on, Hanipaan, Andak Valley Farm to Market Road, San Agustin. Repair of Barangay Road, Barangay San Pedro, Lianga, and graveling works of Sitio Malinaw Farm to Market Road, Barangay Tambis, Barubo. Graveling, widening, clearing, patching, and compaction of Barangay Road, Barangay Soriano, Tagbina. Repair and re-graveling works of Libuacan Cold Water Spring, Barangay Tarusan, Hinatuan. Graveling of Labisma Road section, Barangay Labisma, Bislig, and graveling of Main Road, Barangay Palo Alto, Lingig. Additionally, the Department of Public Works and Highways, with the representation of Congressmen Romeo Salazar Momo and Johnny T. Pimentel, played a crucial role in implementing notable infrastructure projects that had a high impact on the region, including road access to Matiknon Falls, construction of river control structures, evacuation centers, multi-purpose buildings, coastal protection, and road slip protection structures amounting to 255.6 million pesos. To improve the agricultural productivity and increase farmers' income in the province, we worked closely with the NIA Irrigation Management Office in the implementation of a package of irrigation projects amounting to a total of 208,405,000 pesos, which includes service roads construction, rehabilitation, and restoration works of canal facilities. Through this administration, we are able to have a telemetry system that predict and control the volume of irrigation water at left main canal to prepare us in times of El Nino. We also extended assistance to repair and maintain the irrigation canals in partnership with the Irrigators Association to avoid leaks or wasting of irrigation water supply.
Okay, thank you. Malaay na kamo. Actually, kabi pao kami kay hingkatingan namo kay maabot ng 3 hours kapin kung iapiltanan ang mga project. So pagkapili na ka namo ang iban. Haba gihapon. So we go to letter G. Gobyernong may oportunidad sa tanan Suriganon nga Mulambo. Nagtuo gayud ako nga ang katawhan angayan makadungog, makakita og makabalo sa atong mga programa, proyekto o galastusan sa probinsya kay kini kwartaman sa katawhan. Mao kini ang atong tumong ug tinguha nga adunay kitang transparency sa atong mga financial report. Aron masayaran sa katawhan kung unsa ang atong mga prioridad, asa ang kwarta padulong o giunsa nato kini pag-apod-apod. Pinaagi niini dili maabuso ang panudlanan sa atong gobyerno ug matagaan og saktong pagdagad ang kalambuan sa katawhan. Sukad pa kaniadto ato ng pagtuo nga ang atong mga kabataan mao'y paglaom sa probinsya. Hinungdan nga atong gipakusgan ang atong mga programang pangedukasyon, hilabi na ngadto sa mga lagyong dapit. Kabahin ini ang atong mga paningkamot na makatukod og mga school buildings, pagapod-apod sa mga computers, laptops, printers, ngadto sa mga eskwelahan, sweldo para sa mga magtutudlo, skills development, and training para sa mga out-of-school youth, ug pagbayad sa matrikula para sa mga eskolar ng probinsya.
In close collaboration with the DepEd Surigao del Sur Division, we supported the school operation of the last mile schools based on the NTF LCAC targets through the construction of 10 semi-makeshift IP education classrooms in different sites, amounting to 5 million pesos in partnership with the AFP and the host LGUs. In support to the implementation of DepEd programs and projects, we spent a total amount of 34.4 million pesos to fund the wages of LSP para teachers, 18.5 million, participation in sports competitions, 15 million pesos, including SIRAM and Palarong Pambansa. Education researches, 200,000 pesos, and for supplies and other activities, 662,000 pesos. For these accomplishments, the Governor commends the Department of Education Surigao del Sur Division under the leadership of then Superintendent Josita Carmen and its current Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Nelia Lomoxo. Presenting to you the successful athletes of our province who garnered medals in the recently concluded Palarong Pambansa. For the year 2022, we have extended educational assistance in the amount of 6,000 pesos each to 187 Alay ng Probinsya grantees for the first semester and 212 grantees for the second semester of academic year 2022 to 2023 enrolled at St. Teresa College of Tandag Incorporated for a total of 2.42 million pesos. At this juncture, may we acknowledge our Alay ng Probinsya grantees from St. Teresa College of Tandag Incorporated, College of Criminology. We are also proud to announce that over half of the province's total population, or 437,009 registrants ages 5 and over, are now officially part of the Philippine Identification System. This milestone proves the success of PSA Surigao del Sur's year-long operation since June 14, 2021, and its commitment to accurate and efficient record keeping. In close cooperation with TESDA, a total of 9,826 Surigaonons availed various skills trainings. For this, we spent the amount of 1 million pesos. TESDA Surigao del Sur has a total of 76 accredited competency assessment centers as of December 2022. These centers have assessed a total of 5,127 skilled workers, with nearly all of them 4,967 persons being certified for their competencies. Through our official website, surigaodelsur.gov.ph, we seek to provide the public with easy access to information, foster public trust, and create a channel for active citizen participation in the governance process. Through our collaboration with the Department of Information and Communication Technology, the provincial government has trained 45 IT personnel coming from various cities and municipalities of the province to create and improve their websites. Since Governor Alexander T. Pimentel took office, we have been able to produce 18 vital IT solutions amounting to 45 million pesos. Highlighting here are some of the key innovations we have created. Provincial Treasurer's Office, Electronic Statement of Receipts and Expenditures or the ESRE, and Cash Account Monitoring System or the CAMS. Human Resource and Management Office, Electronic Personal Data Sheet or the EPDS. Electronic Personnel Information Management System or EPIMS. Electronic ID System or EIDS. Daily Time Record System, DTRs. Electronic Personnel File 201 or the EPF 201. Job Order and Contract of Service Electronic Personnel Monitoring System or the EPMS. Accounting Office, Payroll System, GSIS Payment System, Surigao del Sur Community Initiative Multipurpose Cooperative SEIMPC Payment System. Provincial Administrator's Office, Document Tracking Management System or the DTMS. Barangay Information Management System or the BIMS. Provincial General Services Office, Property Management and Inventory System or the PMIS. Tanggapan ng Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Speech-to-Text Transcription System, Paperless Document Management System or the PDMs with a legislative dashboard. Registry of Deeds and Professional Regulation Commission Queuing Management System. These highly commendable IT solutions were all developed by our very competent ITU programmers, ably supervised by Information Technology Officer 2, Andrew P. Patrimonio.
Ay, salamat. Gamay da ka. Sa letter G, anak kita? Ada sa toho ako. Sa letter A, sa Surigao Agriculture Fishery Development. Agrikulturang malambuon o ligon panginabuhian sa tanan. Ang atong gobyerno, hugot na nagtuo nga ang agrikultura, ang usa sa pinaka-importante nga kabahin sa atong komunidad. In fact, ang Agriculture Department wa gayud buhiin na nato President BBM. Kay amoy gayud ato kinahanglan. Agig paghatag og pagtagad niani naningkamot kita sa paghatag og saktong pondo para sa mga panginahanglan og gamit pansaka, pandagat sa ato mga mag-uma og mananagat. Aron mapasayon o mapadali ang ilang trabaho og mas mulambo ang produksyon sa ato mga produktong pang-agrikultura. Apil ni ani ang mga combine harvester, rice transplanter, tractor, drip irrigation system, rice seeder, fruit flower inducer para sa atong mag-uuma. Naghatag usab kita og mga payaw, pambot, og fishing gears para sa atong mga mananagat. Dugong panini ang paghatag sa puhunan para sa fish processing, bangus production, o pangmatag isang panginubihan. Tapos na ba yan? Isa na ka?
We successfully turned over agricultural machineries worth 80 million pesos to the 37 eligible beneficiaries in the province of Surigao del Sur last March 30, 2023, led by the Philippine Center for Post-Harvest Development and Mechanization, or the PhilMech, and the Department of Agriculture under the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund, or the REF, mechanization component. To improve the productivity of unirrigated rice lands in the province, we successfully distributed 14 units of pump and engine sets with a total amount of 1,960,000 pesos to eligible farmer group beneficiaries last May 4, 2023. In an effort to enhance farmers' income and yield, as well as maximize the potential of our tillable lands. Project Abaca. For 2023, we envisioned the installation of nurseries of seed-derived planting materials of abaca, inclusive of nursery net, polyethylene bags, and fertilizers. Presently, 8 plant nurseries had already been constructed, each expected to produce a minimum of 30,000 ready-to-plant abaca seedlings to cover the targeted 600 hectares of abaca expansion. We are also proud to announce the distribution of 4 carabaos and 5 cows to selected farmer beneficiaries in Tagbina as part of the province's animal dispersal program. These animals came from our Animal Production Center in Barangay Maglambing, Tagbina, and Opag Tandag Multiplier Facility. Aside from large ruminants, we also distributed 1,819 free-range chicks and 200 ducklings to various groups and organizations. A total of 62 million pesos was allocated and transferred by DA Caraga to 7 qualified farmer cooperatives and associations in the province. The fund supported the successful implementation of community-based swine production, from construction of building to procurement of piglets and feeds. The project aims to increase local swine inventory of pork supply and provide additional source of income to farmer members. We also assisted in the distribution of 67 imported dairy cattle from Australia to 20 qualified members of Maligaya Corn Farmers Association in Hinatuan to promote dairy herd build-up and enhance milk production in the province. In partnership with the Philippine Carabao Center, Musuan, 185 carabaos were artificially inseminated during the first round of province-wide massive artificial insemination schedule, or locally known as Technohatud Caravan. To maintain parent breeders and continually improve animal stock for sheep, dairy goat, and chicken, we expanded our provincial multiplier farms through the construction of the new sheep barn and rehabilitation of dairy goat facility to house 20 heads of sheep and 40 heads of dairy goats at Maglambing, Tagbina, as well as the renovation of chicken multiplier building to house more chicken pens and chick brooders at the office of the provincial agriculturist. Under the Rice Farmers Financial Assistance Program, a total of 67 million pesos in cash assistance was given to 12,812 rice farmers at 5,000 each. Furthermore, 5,690 farmers were also given discount vouchers amounting to a total of 34,419,759 pesos. Recently, 63,660 bags of rice seeds at 20 kg per bag were distributed to farmers. A total of 2.6 million pesos gross sales was generated during the conduct of the 63rd Araw ng Surigao del Sur from the local produce of the different LGUs. For veterinary support services, we achieved a record-breaking accomplishment by vaccinating a total of 8,053 dogs and cats, which minimizes the risk of exposure to this disease. Last July 8, 2022, we inaugurated a 4 million peso 2-story provincial diagnostic laboratory and meat processing laboratory building that functions as a training facility for Surigaonons, equipping them with the knowledge and skills needed to venture into meat processing business. Through the issuance of Executive Order Number 10 Series of 2022, we successfully intercepted trucks carrying 4,000 ready-to-lay chickens and 3,000 ready-to-lay chickens from the bird flu-infected provinces of Rizal and Bulacan, respectively. Still, Surigao del Sur remains a bird flu-free province. In partnership with the Department of Agriculture, Caraga, A total of 54 sentinel pigs were distributed to 42 hog farmers from different municipalities of Surigao del Sur to revive hog production in municipalities previously affected by the African swine fever or the ASF, including bags of feeds, drugs, and biologics. Moreover, a total of 1.2 million pesos was also distributed to 385 beneficiaries as cash assistance or indemnification to African swine fever or ASF-affected hog raisers in different municipalities. Furthermore, the Provincial Veterinary Office is now offering major surgeries for the first time ever in dogs and cats. The major surgeries include cesarean section, eye enucleation, tumor removal, and others. These surgeries are only being done at the private clinic due to its complexity and procedure and can now be availed at the Provincial Veterinary Office to help our pet lovers at the lowest possible cost. Let me commend the dedicated employees of the Provincial Veterinary Office headed by Provincial Vet Dr. Margarito Latorre. In terms of aquaculture development, the Provincial Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Office successfully distributed a total of 1.02 million pieces of tilapia and bangus fingerlings to 304 fish farmers and people's organizations province-wide. Moreover, the Provincial Fish Nursery serves as an immersion site in which 129 students from national high school campuses in Barcelona of Lingig, Solomon of Bayabas, Wacat of Barobo, and Burgos of Cortes were catered for their training. Likewise, 5 units of high-density polyethylene Norwegian fish cage were distributed to the associations of Tidman Hinatuan, Barobo and Baybay Uno, Bislig, Dasig Producers Cooperative Ganayon, Lianga and Kaampaka Association of Burgos, Cortes. We also provided support to 44 fish sanctuaries with a total area of 2,341 hectares to the provision of materials for rehabilitation and maintenance, as well as fishing gear and paraphernalia for local fishermen. Special thanks to the hardworking employees of PIFARO, headed by PIFAR Officer Percy Villana.
Oh, at last, it's for opportunities for barangays. Oportunidad para sa tanan barangay. Ato gayud gipaningkamutan nga ang mga kabarangayan matagaan o gustong pagtagad o suporta. Kabahin niini ang atong mga programang panginabuhian ug tabang pinansyal sama sa rice trading, crop production, fishing industry, beauty salon industry, water refilling station, general merchandise, swine production ug uban pa. Nagpadayon usab kita sa pagapod-apod sa mga computers, laptops o printers ngadto sa barangayan. Daghan pa kitang mga oportunidad na ayang buhaton o ipadayon aron tanan Suriganon atong maserbisyuhan sa paglambo. Kay right now the provincial government is fast-tracking the release of 500,000 each barangays, mga people's cooperative organization para sa livelihood program nila. Kay ang gusto lagi namo ni Vice Governor asanan sanggunian tagaan ng panginabuhian ang tanan barangay. Kindly see the last
The provincial government of Surigao del Sur has specifically funded various livelihood projects of the different associations or organizations in the province, amounting to a total of 25 million pesos for District 1 and 28 million pesos for District 2. acknowledging the Barangay Council of General Islands Cantilan for their successful implementation of the much-needed water refilling station. As part of our commitment towards protecting the health and promoting the overall security of our people, we have also funded the various street lighting and water system projects and other activities of the 309 barangays, amounting to 5,591,500 pesos. We have also been actively carrying out tupad payouts throughout the province of Surigao del Sur in an effort to provide assistance to our fellow Surigaonons. Through our efforts, we successfully paid over 11 million pesos in wages to 3,025 tupad beneficiaries in the whole province for the year 2022. We also spearheaded the annual Pamaskong Handog distribution to our unsung heroes during the pandemic, the BHWs, the BNS, Barangay Tanods, and all barangay officials with a total amount of 4,282,400 pesos for District 1 and 4,483,400 for District 2. In addition, we successfully submitted 4 FMR projects to DAPRDP located in municipalities of Carmen, Lanuza, and San Miguel with a total amount of 900 million pesos. These projects have been surveyed, detailed engineering designs have been completed, social and environmental safeguards were secured, and economic financial analysis has already been assessed with corresponding feasibility studies. Kudos to all the PRDP task force headed by Engineer Juliet Perez. We have employed innovative governance in the PGSDS to be more proactive, effective, and efficient through cohesive collaboration among departments deemed necessary in the implementation of programs, projects, and activities, leading to the achievement of the foregoing accomplishments. They too deserve the accolades of the enabling support extended by the implementing units. Our Provincial Legal Officer, Attorney Limuel Auza, assisted by Attorney Emmy Tesalu Elpa, and in collaboration with the Integrated Bar of the Philippines Surigao del Sur, continues to provide free legal services to LGUs in court actions and review of legal documents. It has also conducted numerous free legal consultations in different municipalities across the province. The Provincial General Services and Bids and Awards Committee made possible the implementation of PPAs through the efficient and seamless conduct of procurement activities that provides for material and logistical support. By crafting local guidelines and policies for sound financial management on top of the requisites from the national government, we can confidently declare that we are already at higher plane of transparent and accountable governance, duly guided by the recommendations from the Provincial Accountant's Office and the Provincial Internal Audit Office. The very important Commission on Audit, whose advice is to constantly seek for every major financial transaction. Capacity development for provincial government functionaries has always been a prime concern in service delivery. Our Provincial Human Resource Management Office continues to implement recruitment services and capacity building initiatives guided by the province's Capacity Development Plan to address the need for a dynamic human resource. On one hand, leading a province that stretches to more than 300 kilometers long would be a tedious task for the governor to lead and govern. Our deep appreciation to the Provincial Administrator's Office, headed by the very active alter ego, Provincial Administrator Esmeraldo Raimundo, for the highly commendable administrative support to this administration.
Okay, thank you very much. Yang pa ba sumpay? Del Sur. Anyway, thank you very much for bearing with us. And to move forward, I would like to thank the First District Congressman, Romeo Salazar Momo, who is a very, very workaholic and very, very good partner. The chairman of Public Works, Committee on Public Works in Congress, and at the same time, the vice chairman of Committee on Appropriation. Kung naman madali na kita makakuha ng mga projects, kaya during the deliberation, all projects mo agi kaniya sa Committee on Public Works. At the same time, i-forward niya sa appropriation, siya sa gihapon. Kaya naman pabor sa Surigao del Sur, hamo kita na proyekto. Likewise, to the congressman of the 2nd District, was very, very workaholic, and a top-notcher last year in terms of accomplishment in Caraga and the Philippines, but eventually is now a member of the Commission on Appointment of sa contingent ng Congress. Workaholic isab. Walain kundi si Congressman Johnny Pimentel. And before I forget, I would like also to thank Dr. Termidal, who is here with us, and Engineer Eleuterio Cobero, our provincial engineer. Salamat minto ukaw na bawasan ang ato mga impra kay abtanan upat ka oras kun hutdon ta. And DPWH District Engineer na First District, si Bro Engineer Ruel Batugan. And Second District, Bro Engineer Noel Oclaret. Moving forward, when we met with the President, he told us that it will be very hard for him to propel the economy because of the pandemic, waray yakuha na koleksyon. So he told us governors, kay minubusa na to era, na we are allowed to get a loan. And even the President has loan also to propel the economy. So right now, we are in the process of implementing the loan, 1.5 billion. We will be purchasing lot. We had purchased a lot in Loha, purchased under the loan, and to comply with the requirements of the national agencies. Because we have to, Congressman Momo and I talked that we will put up a one-stop shop for all government agencies sa 3.3 hectare lot. It will be divided among the national agencies. And isadakan ang kadtuanan mga tao. Sabot namon ni Kong Momo, ang province ang mapalit ng lupa through the loan. Pasalamat ako sa Sanggunian Panglusod, and especially to Vice Governor Mangi Alameda sa pag-support sa ako tanan programa. Without you, I cannot do anything. Thank you so much. Kay yung kuman, magsugod na kita. Tanan agencies, butangan ng building. In fact, sobre na kapaspas kong momo. Yaunay dahil tag 30-20 million. Impahold ko na ayon na implementation, kaya bidding na, yauna na ang test na 30 million na hatag ni Congressman Momo. Ato ang lupa, iya ang building. Mas nakuha niya gastos. And also, auto equipment, definitely kuwang. Imagine, 313 barangays ang request. Sa tag-isa na kaadlaw, 300, iskatuig na yun, 313. Pero ang mga barangay, kung magbuos, tag 2 weeks, 1 month. Tapos problema pa, ang fuel at sa honorarium kaya ato tanan. So, out of the 1.5, we will be purchasing equipment worth 400 million to address the barangays. Kaya nato pag-maintain is 800 kilometers of provincial road and 2,000 kilometers of barangay road na gadugang. So, kinahanglan ta ang equipment. And the remaining 1 billion will be infrastructure projects for all 17 municipalities and 2 cities. And sa first district, kahamok, tag 30 million ang i-allocate nato kuman sa mga concreting, except Carmen and Ila Municipal Hall, worth 30 million. Si Jane Daan Galay. Among pa? O sa second district, kay limada sa kamo, kay pagabahin ko, 500 nganhi, 500 ngadto, limada sa kamo, tag 100 million. Kaya kasabot kami ni Congressman Johnny kay Anila sa second district ang funding ni Congressman Pimentel is around 2.5 billion. Inpunan ko ng 500. Ngani sa first district, ang budget ni Congressman Momo doble ang kanjani. Almost 5 billion. Kanaman ang tanan mga kuwan, labi na in San Miguel na neglected ng previous administration, 500 million ang ibutang niya. Second district, tanan sumpay-sumpayo namo ni Johnny ang tanan barangay. So, in closing, let I forget people and institutions behind in this State of the Province address. And on a general note, I would like to acknowledge the hard work of our provincial government officials and employees, personnel, the workforce of the provincial government, our elected officials, department heads, assistant department heads, division chiefs, rank and file personnel, and our contractual and casual employees. These are the results, outcomes, and impact of your effort born out of your blood, sweat, and tears to ensure that we deliver the promises that we have given to our Surigao. We also acknowledge the sincere thanks and appropriation to all LGU officials, employees of the 17 municipalities and 2 cities, including the mayors, the barangay officials. My sincere thanks also to the SOPA 2023 team for compiling all these accomplishments and packaging them in presentation that has made it easy for our constituents and stakeholders to visually understand and appreciate what we have done. My sincere special thanks also to our national, regional, and other farmers, and most especially to my wife, who is always supporting me whether I'm good or bad. Thank you for loving me. And to my daughters, Charis and Charmaine, who is in the U.S., and to our youngest, my only remaining brother, ang pinangga ko na Congressman ni Pimentel. Let me end by quoting the words of Helen Keller, one of the legendary figures of the 20th century, who was known for overcoming all obstacles coming her way, may it physical or otherwise. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. These words certainly apply to the strong spirit of Surigao. All of the foregoing accomplishments have been made possible because of our unity, harmony, and cooperation as one people and united province. In collaboration with our external partners, with the grace and protection and guidance of the Almighty God, we will march forward uninterrupted, resilient, strong in the face of all adversities as we strive for inclusive growth and sustainable towards a vibrant economy of the province of Surigao del Sur. Together, let us work hand in hand to achieve a flourishing Surigao para sa Suriganon. To God be the glory. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you, Governor Pimentel, for your 2023 State of the Province Address. Next in the order of business, the congressional messages. Honored guests, a round of applause to our 1st District Congressman, Honorable Romeo S. Momo Sr. for his message.
Pagtuo ko go, maniog tura kami nga di. Pasultihon sa baya. Honorable Governor Alexander Pimentel, Vice Governor Manuel Alameda, the Honorable Johnny Pimentel, Congressman of the 2nd District of Surigao del Sur, the actors and actresses in the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, local chief executives, the mayors who are here with us this afternoon, members of Sangguniang Bayan, our beloved mayor, the multi-awarded mayor of Tandag, Mayor Roxanne Pimentel, the vice mayor of Tandag, Nineng Momo, basi ako may kalimot, ngayon di na ako makapanihapon sa bahay. Men and women in uniform, the members of the Philippine National Police and the military, heads of national and local offices, fellow Surigao-non, mayong hapon kanatong tanan. As the representative of the 1st District of Surigao del Sur, I stand here with profound admiration and heartfelt support for the commendable leadership demonstrated by Governor Alexander Pimentel. Your unwavering commitment to the progress and prosperity of the people of Surigao del Sur is deeply recognized and greatly appreciated by everyone. Our shared vision for the development of Surigao del Sur is visibly taking shape, and this is due to the strategic leadership of our beloved Governor Alexander Pimentel. The initiatives and projects you have undertaken are a testament of your dedication to the province and to its people. Your efforts are not only paving the way for the growth and development, but also fostering the sense of unity and camaraderie amongst us in Surigao del Sur. As your representative in Congress, allow me to share with you some of the highlights of what we have done to support the initiative of our beloved Governor. On the local concern, we have filed a bill and passed it in Congress, House Bill number 4893, creating Barangay Hinapuyan as a regular barangay at Carmen, Surigao del Sur. House Bill 8132, establishing a freshwater fish hatchery in San Miguel, Surigao del Sur. House Bill 8825, an act establishing a medical school in Nemso, in the city of Tandag, province of Surigao del Sur, to be known as the Northeastern Mindanao State University College of Medicine, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 7617, an act establishing the Surigao del Sur Special Economic Zone and Freeport in the municipality of Caguait, province of Surigao del Sur, providing funds therefore. House Bill 8969, Magubawok under timberland to be classified as alienable and disposable land for application and exclusive use of the local government of the municipality of Bayabas. And the establishment of the government center in that particular land. On the national concern, I have authored 9 national bills. The most important of these bills is House Bill number 6527 with Senate version number 2233, which was certified urgent by our beloved President. The title of the bill is the Public-Private Partnership Code, among others. As chairman of the Committee on Public Works and Highways, as of October, there are 119 bills and 390 local bills, or a total of 509 bills referred to the Committee for Deliberation, and 2 referrals for inquiry and investigation in aid of legislation. Amoy nininungdan na di ako makauli tungod sa kahamok na trabaho na inhatag ng Kongreso kanako. Sakit sa ONA, pero anyway, it's part of my job. I have to do it. I am also humbled to share with you some significant strides I have made in infrastructure development. Kung inyong makita, atong makita sa Tibok Surigao del Sur, ang nagkadaiyang proyekto ng atong gihatan. In fact, I have been instrumental to request the leadership that 70% out of the budget for each legislative district be shared, be allocated to local infrastructure project. Before, it's only about 10%. So 10% lang sa national budget nato, as sa Department of Public Works and Highways may add to sa local projects. This time, because this is the program of the beloved Governor and myself, to focus more on the development of the countryside, I have requested, and it was approved, by no less than the leadership of Congress as well as the Department of Public Works and Highways, that 70% or 30% of the total budget allocated to its congressional district be allocated to local projects to be identified by each representative of the district. On the high-impact projects that we have completed, we are about to inaugurate Hobo Bridge. Hobo Bridge, those coming from the south, you have seen the completion of Hobo Bridge. It will be inaugurated anytime from now by no less than the Secretary of Public Works and Highways, who will be coming here to inaugurate the bridge. To address climate change, I have also proposed a new program in the Department of Public Works and Highways that is for the construction of different seawall protection. If you have noticed, there is now a steady rise of seawater level in the Pacific. Kung inyong makita, nag-anam kataas na gyud ang dagan sa tubig nato sa mga kabaranggayan, labi na those who are situated in low-lying areas. To address the impact of climate change, we have included, as part of the program of the Department of Public Works and Highways, the inclusion of seawall projects to protect our low-lying communities and barangays on the damage caused by this rising seawater level. These infrastructure projects are a testament to our relentless pursuit of progress and prosperity for Surigao del Sur. They are the fruits of our collective efforts and the embodiment of our shared dreams for a brighter and better future of the province. Looking forward to in the future, we have some exciting projects lined up for the next year, foremost of which is the construction of Tandag City Esplanade. This is in coordination with our beloved Mayor. I have tried to secure a budget worth 150 million for next year for the construction of the Esplanade. Kung inyong makita, taga-Bungtod, nag-abot na kadtong atong seawall. After that, 150 million will be released to construct an Esplanade. An Esplanade which is at par with the Esplanade of Cebu and Iloilo City. We have together with DPWH commissioned consultants to do the planning and detailed design of the Esplanade. And if completed, I will assure you that it is one of the best Esplanade also in the country. Recently, during the intense budget deliberation in Congress, we faced numerous challenges and hurdles. I being a co-chairman, vice chairman of the Committee on Public Works and Highways, we are directed to see to it that the budget will pass in the very shortest time. So in fact, for the first time, we were able to pass the budget for 2024 in record 7 calendar days only. We have to go over countless documents, engage in endless negotiations, and tirelessly lobby for our projects. Together with our beloved congressman of the district of the province of Surigao del Sur, Congressman Johnny Pimentel, we tirelessly lobby for the projects for Surigao del Sur, me for District 1, and of course, Congressman Johnny for District 2. But we were steadfast. We know that this was not only about securing funds, but about securing the future of Surigao del Sur. Against all odds, we succeeded in securing substantial budget allocations from national agencies for various projects, be it agriculture, be it fisheries, infrastructure, and all, aimed at catalyzing growth and development across the province. In the spirit of partnership and cooperation, I am pleased to highlight the recent projects that were approved during the budget deliberations of the national agencies in Congress. There is so many actually in my list, but kung ako pa kining basahon na usa-usa, unya na tahap, matapos. So I would assure you that these projects are aimed really to help our farmers, our fishermen, and the people of Surigao del Sur in trying Surigao del Sur. My dear Surigaonons, we are confident that these projects will further stimulate economic growth, improve the quality of life for our constituents, and preserve the natural beauty of our province for generations to come. In this regard, I would like also to express my deep gratitude and appreciation to my esteemed colleague from the 2nd District, Honorable Johnny Pimentel, for working tirelessly with me during the budget deliberation in order to ensure that the necessary programs and projects will be delivered to our beloved province. His invaluable support and cooperation have been instrumental and has greatly contributed to our shared mission of bringing meaningful change in the province, our beloved province of Surigao del Sur. In the face of this challenge that lie ahead, let us continue to work together with unwavering resolve and unity. Let our shared vision for the development of Surigao del Sur be our guiding light, inspiring us to strive harder and to go farther. Together, with all of you, we can create a brighter future for Surigao del Sur and its people. Our unity is our strength, and our commitment to the province is our bond. As we move forward, let us remember that we are one in this journey towards the progress and development of your municipalities and of the province of Surigao del Sur as a whole. To Governor Ike Pimentel and Congressman Johnny Pimentel and all the hard-working men and women of the provincial government of Surigao del Sur, I stand with you today in firm support and partnership for the progress and betterment of our beloved Surigao del Sur. Together, we will build a Surigao del Sur that is stronger, more prosperous, and more united than ever before. May God bless us all, and may God bless Surigao del Sur. Mayong hapon ka natin tanan.
Thank you, Congressman Momo, for your message. And now, distinguished guest to deliver his message, the hashtag Your Working Congressman of the 2nd District, Honorable Congressman Johnny T. Pimentel.
Thank you very much. Governor Alexander Ike Pimentel, the new action man of Surigao del Sur, Vice Governor Manuel Alameda, and of course my partner in Congress, who is also very, very hardworking, Congressman Romeo Smumo, provincial department heads, heads of government agencies, board members, military officials, sa atong tanan mga Surigao noon madayaw na adlaw. I would like to take this opportunity to thank each one of you today as we gather to congratulate not just a remarkable leader, but a family member holds a special place in my heart. It is with great pride that I stand before you to show my unwavering support for Governor Alexander T. Pimentel as he delivered his State of the Province address, of which it was a very comprehensive, accomplished report to our people. Our bond as brothers runs deep, and I've had the privilege of witnessing firsthand the dedication, commitment, and passion he brings to his role as provincial governor. As we gather to hear his vision for the future of our beloved province, I am reminded of the values instilled by our parents. Values of service, integrity, fortitude, and a genuine desire to make a positive impact on the lives of our constituents. My father, former Lone District Representative and the first elected Congressman of Surigao del Sur, Honorable Vicente Luna Pimentel Sr., and our dearest mother, who is now 101 years old, former Governor Felicidad Serra T. Pimentel, would be proud knowing you have continued our family legacy in heeding the call of duty to serve Surigaonons even in the toughest circumstances. This is a legacy that our eldest brother, former Governor Vicente Baby Pimentel, and I myself as former governor have ensured to uphold in good faith through a relentless pursuit of excellence in civil service and staunch adherence to the platform of good governance. Yes, Governor Ike, Manong Baby, the original action man of the province of Surigao del Sur, is proudly smiling down on us. Indeed, Governor Ike has dedicated his career to public service, and his leadership has been nothing short of exemplary. As mayor of Tandag, he fiercely fought for the final conferment of its cityhood for almost a decade, never once backing down from rejection and policy reversal of our judicial courts. In doing so, he has secured the future progress of our capital town, Tandag City. A victory sustained through effective administration, consistently recognized with Seal of Good Local Governance, a coveted award in local governance. Now, though challenging times and difficult decisions, he has shown unwavering resilience and unwavering commitment to the betterment of our province, Surigao del Sur. His tireless efforts have improved education, healthcare, infrastructure, and so much more, as his presentation demonstrated. Governor Ike, you have indeed defended the peace and progress of our province. Today, as he stands before you, as he delivered the State of the Province address, I have no doubt that he will articulate a vision that is bold, forward-thinking, and inclusive. His plans for the future will reflect his deep understanding of our province needs and his determination to build a brighter future for all Surigaonons. Let us not only show our support through our presence here today, but also through our continued support for the policies and initiatives that Governor Ike outlined in his address. Together with my office, and of course our ally in the 1st District, not only our ally, for the information of everyone, Congressman Momo is also our kababata. Congressman Romeo Momo, the mayors and LGU officials, and our barangay leaders, we can build a stronger, brighter, and more prosperous future for the beloved province of Surigao del Sur. And lastly, let me take this opportunity to appeal, since most of our political leaders are here today, to appeal to our political officials to let us remain united in our pursuit for the progress and development of our province. Surigao del Sur was created in 1960 by the Republic Act signed by then Carlos P. Garcia. But for the next 40 years, Surigao del Sur was very slow in progress and development. In fact, from 1961 up to 2001, we were left behind to our counterparts in the different provinces of Caraga region. When Maharlika Highway was constructed, it passed through Surigao City, all the way to Butuan, all the way to Davao City, but the roads of Surigao del Sur was bypassed and we remained unpaved. It was in 2001 when then Provincial Governor Vicente Baby Pimentel took over the helm of the provincial government that we felt the start of the progress and development of Surigao del Sur. Governor Baby started implementing programs and projects intended to uplift our province into progress and development. And by 2007, the long-awaited concreting of our national roads and projects started, and it was completed in 2011. And me being the next governor, I continued with this legacy to always care for the betterment and improvement of our constituents. And in 2016, or rather 2019, Governor Ike became the governor, and also he continued the legacy to always think of our people in Surigao. Tinuod man kanang sultiho nato kanunay, matag pista, matag araw, kung naay panagiusa, naay kalambuan. It is not just a cliche. We have already seen it. It was done in Surigao del Sur. The reason why progress in Surigao del Sur was very slow for 40 years because of political bickerings and political disunity. Mao kana ang makadaot sa atong pagpaningkamot na mahimong malambuon ang probinsya. And that is why, since we are now the elected leaders of Surigao del Sur, it is incumbent upon us, it is our obligation to our people of Surigao del Sur that we stay united for the progress and development of Surigao del Sur. Kita man ang giatasan ng atong mga kaigsuunan sa kabaranggayan, sa kamunisipyohan, paningkamutan nato na matuman nato ang mandato nato isip usa ka leader na dili kita kapasipgan na kanunay ang atong gihunahuna ang ilang kahimtan sa kabaranggayan. Rest assured, as your representative of the 2nd District of Surigao del Sur, I, in my own little way, have contributed to the development and progress of Surigao del Sur. When I became congressman in 2016, it was my vision, it was my plan. I embarked on a massive infrastructure spending projects, or rather on priority projects. As of today, I'm pleased to inform you that we have already poured in 14 billion pesos worth of infrastructure projects in the 2nd District of Surigao del Sur. We have started the widening of our highways from Barubo all the way up to Lingig, but more than that, very soon in 3 municipalities, we'll be able to concrete 90% of their barangay roads. In Barubo, nakongkrito na nato ang from Barubo to Dapdap all the way up to Rizal. We have already concreted Barubo to Javier. And now the most important project that I want to finish before my term ends, kanang problema na dako, kanang concreting of Kauswagan, San Roque, Gamot, Kabakungan Road. As of today, we have already poured in 300 million pesos, and next year dugangan nato ng 200 million pesos. By then, all farm-to-market roads or barangay roads of Barobo will be concreted. By next year also, 95% of the barangay roads of Hinatuan will also be concreted. Sa pagkakaroon para kamo masayod, paingon didto ang atong dalan from Dugmanon, Port Lamon, all the way up to Bacolin, which took us 2 hours before when this was not yet concreted. Ang mabili na lang gyud diha sa lungsod sa Hinatuan kanang pukto kung diin nagbutang na si Governor ng 70 million pesos. We will continue with the concreting going to Loyola and to Tiwi to Dugmanon. By next year, also in the city of Bislig, we will be able to concrete the barangay roads of all barangays except for Pamaypayan. We have already concreted the road going up to Lawigan, the road going to Buni, Burbuanan, all the way to Tinuyan Falls. And now we are embarking on a new project which is the concreting of Santa Cruz, Bukto, Tumanon, Suburay, Sibaroy, Caguyao. And next year, or rather this year, hopefully, once the funds will be released, we'll be able to concrete Coleto to Pamanlinan. This is to show you that the congressman of the 2nd District of Surigao del Sur is not resting on his laurels until the last day of my job as your representative. I will try my very best to deliver the goods to our people, to our constituents in the 2nd District of Surigao del Sur, in support also of the vision of Surigao del Sur to make Surigao del Sur one of the most progressive and developed provinces in the entire country today. So di na ako magdugay, kay gigutom na mo, rest assured that Congressman Mumo, our partner, kinay ang pinaka-the best na partner gyud, kay buutan pod sama sa ako. And of course, the Governor Ike, ambot lang kung buutan pod ni. And of course, Vice Governor Alameda, and to all the top officials of Surigao del Sur, we all only have one goal. That is for the benefit of all Surigao-nons. So let us work for that goal, and I will always be behind you 1,000%. Mabuhay ang Surigao del Sur.
Thank you, Congressman Pimentel, for your message.
Honorable Presiding Officer, may I again be recognized?
The Honorable Board Member Attorney Tony Boy is recognized.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. And after hearing our leaders, from the Vice Governor to the Governor to our Congressman, we have seen such remarkable, great, exemplary achievements for Surigao del Sur. In fact, this shows their love for Surigao del Sur, which I am tempted to say that the four are lover boys of Surigao del Sur. With that, may I move for the restoration of the House rules.
Rules restored.
For the calendar of business, the proposed resolution entitled Adopting the State of the Province Address of Honorable Alexander T. Pimentel, Provincial Governor of Surigao del Sur.
Honorable Presiding Officer,
Again, the Honorable Board Member Tony Boy, Attorney Tony Boy is recognized.
thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I would like to move now for the approval of a resolution adopting the State of the Province Address of the Honorable Governor Alexander T. Pimentel, Provincial Governor of Surigao del Sur, for final reading without passing the first and second reading.
Any objection? The chair hears no objection. Motion is approved.
For the announcement, the 63rd regular session of the 20th Sangguniang Banlalawigan, this province, will be held on October 10, 2023 at 9 o'clock in the morning at the Sangguniang Banlalawigan Session Hall, Legislative Building, Capital of the South, Kahayag, Bislig City.
The Honorable Attorney Junjun Dumagan is recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding Officer. To the Presiding Officer, fellow members of this honorable body, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. If I may, Mr. Presiding Officer, first of all, I would like to extend our sincerest gratitude to our Provincial Governor, the Honorable Alexander Pimentel, for using the 64th regular session of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan as the instrument to appraise and inform of the people of Surigao del Sur of the actual state of the province of Surigao del Sur. And in the same manner, Mr. Presiding Officer, I would like to extend our sincerest gratitude to the two distinguished gentlemen representing us in the halls of Congress, Congressman Romeo Momo and Congressman Johnny Pimentel, for gracing us with their presence. If there are no other business to be tackled, Mr. Presiding Officer, it is my intention to respectfully move for the adjournment of our 64th regular session.
Any objection? Hearing none, session is officially adjourned.
We would like to inform all guests that a lunch will be served. Please stay for lunch. Thank you.